All right. District 2 Sports Podcast. We're back on another live show. It's Gregory, Devin, and Big G. Fellas, how's it doing today? Or how's it going tonight?
I'm doing great. That was a good. I like that song too. Do you choose the music when we do that, or is it?
Yeah,
just
I can choose background music here. I can do some rock, some lo-fi, night driving. I chose daydreaming.
That was
So
good.
I think we do a lot of daydreaming on this podcast.
I was getting ready. Yeah, that was me last week. Y'all had me up at like 11 o'clock at night talking baseball, and I was just ready for bed, man. But I'm ready for tonight. I'm ready to watch some or talk some football.
Oh, got some PH fans already in there. Mr. Taylor's already here, waiting for some PH talk. Big G, how's it going?
Yeah,
going wonderful.
Something okay there? You eating?
disoriented right now. And the texts are coming through. I mean,
wait, why is he playing music for?
It's my walk-up music, man.
Oh, okay. I thought you were still doing the thing where you like.
Royalty-free music, baby.
It sounds like it.
Royalty-free music.
That might be the worst.
Hi.
Man.
Wow.
Nice. Wow. All right, so big weekend. Took off to South Carolina for a family function without you guys, since y'all wound up at Jacksonville Beach last week without us. So
what y'all do for a family function? Was like a DOS thing?
Oh my God, there goes the dogs. You gotta be kidding me. This is definitely live, you know.
Going through it.
Well, dogs only know when you're live or when you're on an interview or something like that at work, so they only bark when it's the
so time. We went to Myrtle Beach for Carly's weekend. It was her birthday, so we went to the beach. Nanny Robin's taking care of business over here now, so I got it. I'm good. So anyway, spent the night or the weekend at the luxurious Barker Inn in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. That would be over on North Ocean Boulevard. So it's very, very, very nice accommodations. It was very nice. There was a couple of hiccups this past weekend. I took us to the wrong seafood restaurant on Saturday night. Wasn't very pleasant. And Big G got sick Saturday night. Oh, nobody else did. So I guess that was my payback for making a bad decision. So
was that seafood buffet?
Yes, and I'm still sore today from yakking, buddy. And
yeah, I think
we talking about going through a screen, you know. Yep, it was rough from about 12 o'clock until about 5 o'clock in the morning.
I don't remember what I did this weekend. Honestly, I don't think I did much. I think I watched Florida play.
But I did get I got a chance to watch a lot of good football though, so it was awesome.
Yeah. Devin, what'd you get into?
You know,
I'll let Big Greg finish.
oh no, I was just going to say, had to listen to you two clums all Friday night, giving me a bunch of crap about those games. I cannot wait till we get to see my face up again this week, because y'all gave me some junk last week, man.
I don't think
Especially,
I think
it was terrible. It was terrible.
Wait through my messages.
No, I'm gonna tell you, y'all gave me a grief over James River and Glenver last week. And I said, let me tell you what I said. I said they would beat them handily. I forgot what the daggone score was, but it was a shutout. And dude did not get but 26 yards, or if he got that on 16 or 17 carries.
Devin did send me
the
Michael Jordan laughing gif, whatever, of me taking Stant River over William Fleming. It did happen. Man.
Yeah, he did. That was a great one.
Into some scores and stuff.
Yeah, I just tell her, like,
Devin looks like Devin's feisty tonight.
No, I'll just tell her if you get a chance. Me and Gregory, we're huge history buffs. If you get a chance, check out Thomas Jefferson's what do you call the place?
Monticello?
Poplar Forest down here in Lynchburg.
Yeah, Lynchburg, yeah.
I'm a history guy, so it was a good time.
Hey, before we start into those scores and all that stuff, I thought can't we do our poll question for the night so we can get people involved?
What's your poll question? I think you gotta get near the camera. There you go.
Hold on just 1 second. I think somebody's got some business with you guys.
It's Carly's birthday. I forgot about that.
Girl.
Hey!
Happy birthday, Carly.
Thank you. Y'all didn't include me on anything. Y'all just left me there. Didn't want to talk to me about any scores. Like I want to know the scores.
Carly, what was your tell me about Dan River football. What do you think about the season so far?
They suck.
Oh man.
That's just the whole thing, is that they, no hate to them, but they booty.
Oh gosh.
Like, they could do better.
Now Carly's getting in trouble. I'll say this about Carly. Carly was at the Northside GW game last year. She was giving me advice like, get on the baseline, get on the sideline, you gotta get this shot.
It's a family affair tonight.
So yeah, just wanted to come on here, say hi.
Happy birthday, Carly.
Thank you. Bye, guys.
Bye.
See ya, Carly.
It's like a night at the Apollo. You got to get her off the screen when she starts going booty and stuff like that,
Play the music for her.
Oh, yeah. So I want to say this question, and I don't know if y'all paid attention to this tonight, but there is a poll question that I wanted to ask, and I wanted to make sure that they understand the question when it's asked, okay? For all you folks out there, how many undefeated universities have won the NCAA basketball championship? How many universities have gone undefeated and won the NCAA championship? It sounds pretty simple.
Universities have gone undefeated.
4. I'll say like 4 or 5.
And won, and this is in football or basketball?
Oh, I'm sorry, basketball. NCAA basketball championship. How many universities have gone undefeated and won the NCAA championship? It sounds pretty simple.
Men's basketball.
I can think of 2 off the top of my head, but
and you got to understand the question, okay? Okay, I'll just leave it like that.
Hold on, I think it's a trick question here.
Mm-hmm. We'll see if anybody starts chiming in and answering.
That's right? That's what you want me to ask. How many universities have gone undefeated and won the national championship in men's college basketball?
There we go.
Dennis Reeves says he has Indiana. Is it just
Should
one?
I say no? But he's got one of them. Yeah.
Okay.
32-0 in 1975 and 76.
UCLA when
Amanda Reeves said she's Googling.
But
UCLA did it.
No, Matos, that's not right. I'm sorry.
UCLA did it under Wooden. UNC
I'm
did
sorry,
it under
Mr. Taylor, that's wrong.
UNC did it under Frank McGuire, right?
We'll know when Amanda puts there.
See, it's not for you. See, look, Devin's trying to answer the question. It's for the people out there to get them involved. He's all over it.
Here.
Man,
I
gave up. All right,
3 or 4, but I don't know.
We'll let it sink in a little bit for everybody.
Let it marinate.
I think it's a trick question. I think it's every team.
No,
because you have to go undefeated in the tournament to win it all, right?
Yeah,
no, I'm saying undefeated throughout the regular. Let me specify. Yeah, it was 76. So let me specify. So Gregory just really messed y'all up, and Amanda, is it Amada Reeves? I'm sorry.
Oh, Amada. Sorry, I've been calling her Amanda. Amada.
Yeah, it's Amada.
Man, I've been messing her name up.
That is actually a great guess, but it's inaccurate.
Oh,
wow.
So this is a trick question a little bit here.
Yeah. Let's we'll let it marinate a little bit.
So how many teams have gone undefeated regular season, postseason, and won the NCAA men's basketball championship? How many universities have won? Okay.
All of them. I think it's all
really
of them, right?
Mess it up now. Well, all the ones that won it, yeah.
All right, so scores. Let's get to some scores real quick. And we'll have some more answers. I think, got some more answers coming. EC Glass took one on the chin to LCA 42-3. I don't know. Did we jinx EC Glass?
Man.
I just think we caught them at a yeah, go ahead, Dave.
Well, I'll just say I think that Salem win was like, I think that kind of pulled the wool over our eyes a little bit. You know, I think we thought a lot more highly of Salem at the beginning of the season than obviously we do now. But I think that kind of blinded us a little bit.
Because I mean, I don't know. I feel like we did the interview and everything, and I made a comment. I was like, EC Glass is one of those teams where like, they're gonna make you work for those points, and it's like they can get a stop on defense now. So
they're also playing a monster schedule. I mean, they were playing some just nasty teams.
Would you say EC Glass's schedule is worse or equal to, or maybe just below Franklin County's schedule right now?
I can tell you that right now. It's just a hair below.
That's Greg.
Yes. All right. So Glass is number 18 in the 4A class, and they're sitting at 2-4. Okay. Which isn't god awful, and it's not ruling them out of the playoffs right now. But their strength of schedule is a plus 9.3. Now, your Gregory's, let's specify Franklin County High School.
That's fine. Give me Franklin County. Give me the
Eagles. They're number 24 in 5A, and they're sitting at 2-4, but their strength of schedule is a positive 10.0. So they are very comparable.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I mean, it's just a heck of a schedule there in the Seminole. All right, we have look at this score right here. I mean, when's last been seen a score like this? Salem 31-28 over K Spring. I can't remember the last time. When's the last time that K Spring won the game or kept it that close? So that should be one of our questions too.
And didn't they have the lead pretty much all ball game? They
did.
Gosh, thought they did.
But
guess who gets K Spring this weekend?
Patrick Henry. Yeah, that's another.
Not a very rosy. Yeah, not a very rosy picture there. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Greg. I'll let you finish your scores.
No good. I just want to say shout out to Heritage 32-0 over Brookville. A big shout out to David Bradley, who Devin, did he tear his ACL? Is that what it was?
I don't know. I didn't see. I just saw that he was carted off or whatnot. But
some kind of injury. There was a picture of him and Coach Bradley in the hospital. I don't know what exactly the injury was. If it's a torn muscle or I don't know, whatever it was. But I believe he's out for the season. So hopefully he has a quick recovery and he can get back to playing some football and having a heck of a season there for Heritage. But I think it's going to be running back by committee there at Heritage now. The Pioneers have to look at some other people for some carries.
And I need to ask, is that which Brookville team is that? Is that the one with the E or without the E?
Wow. I'll be Brookville without the E. Man, that's how tonight's going to go, I see.
You said we need to be on our A game. I mean, come on.
Lord Botetourt, 26-14 over Franklin County. Franklin County, man, they just play a heck of a schedule. I can't. They have some athletes on that team. It's sad.
They got some athletes. They do.
Radford 16-7 over Patrick County. Floyd, well, WSLS. I mean, I like them, but they messed up here. I went to get with Eric Johnson. They have the Christiansburg Patrick Henry score on the Floyd score. So don't know what happened there. But Floyd County 26-14 or 25-14 over Martinsville. Glenver big over Gaines River. Held Benz to maybe a career low. I don't know.
I'm sure it was. I'm sure it was.
The game I called this out last week.
Oh
GW
my God.
big 35-0 over Bassett.
You called that, huh? You called it. Oh, Bassett can throw the ball around the yard. No, Bassett could keep this thing close. Oh, Bassett will probably be in the game until the fourth quarter.
Expose that passing game or that passing defense.
Devin, Devin agreed with me last week though, didn't you?
I thought that
like I said, both of you wrong.
Interesting, but
I shout out to GW. I mean, 35-0 shutout. I thought Bassett would be able to throw the ball, as other teams have had some success against GW, but I think it might have been Mr. Matos' son coming back. He'll have to comment on that one.
Pretty sure it was. And poor Bassett. They're 4-3. Let me get to my stats out on Bassett right now. Let me see. They're 4-3. They're number 20 in 3A, and yet they play a negative 12.3 strength of schedule. And it gets even. Well, I shouldn't say even worse, but it doesn't get any more pleasant for them next week or this coming week. You know who they play this week, right?
Who Bassett?
Yes.
They have Magna Vista.
Yep.
Yeah. So that'll be a doozy there too.
It is at home though. It is at Bassett.
Yeah, Magna Vista won big. We talked about this game too. We thought this might be a little close, but again, just another blowout, I guess. Magna Vista 68-20 over Mecklenburg on the road. So interesting there. A game I thought would be a lot closer. Maybe even have the home team win this one. Wayne Fleming 33-14 over Stanton River. I don't know what happened.
Did somebody pick Stanton River on the telecast? I think he did.
We'll see.
Give me Stanton River.
Allegheny 17-11 over Buffalo Gap. They continue to roll undefeated there. Kind of going on here. Oh, I didn't want to mention this one, but I guess I have to. Alta Vista 65-6 over Chatham. Devin, what was the score last week against Alta Vista against Dan River?
Dan River lost 65-14 against Alta Vista. So
our two teams, what's 65 was it 130-20?
That's crazy.
So Chatham and Dan River lost by combined 130-20 the last 2 weeks against Alta Vista.
And I need to tell everybody I was wrong last week on this score. I predicted 79-14, so I was a little bit off on this one.
You just hate to see it. Hate to see your alma maters get dogged like that. You know,
yeah, just get destroyed.
There's nothing you can do about it either. You just take it.
Just take it. They got some athletes though.
Hey, Craig County, 44-6 over Eastmont. They're still undefeated too. Watch out for the Rockets, man. Dan River comes back with the win, 42-16 over William Campbell. Gretna rolls over Nelson County. I thought that would have been a lot closer. I think we all kind of thought about that one too. Maybe Big Greg said that Gretna would win big. I can't remember, but
I did. I think I did.
42-7 over Nelson. William Byrd. This is probably the game of the week. I think maybe William Byrd goes to Northside, wins 14-7. So Devin misses that one right there. So let's pull up the heads here. Let's put our faces up
just
there.
Called you straight out, Dev. I mean,
I expected it.
Call Devin straight out. Devin missed that one. But you didn't hear him say that when Franklin County lost. Did you?
Yeah, exactly.
Stanton River lost. You didn't hear him say that.
I don't understand.
I thought it would be a lot closer. Please share this screen. I cannot wait to share this screen. Oh,
I got it. There we go.
Golly. I don't even want
All
to
right.
see Big Greg
Everybody-
score. I mean, this guy.
everybody quit. I rolled. I don't think I lost a game last week. I really don't.
I don't think you did.
Let's see here. Here we go. All right. I'm going to share
I
it.
had to open it up.
Oh, that's not what I want.
Uh,
Hey, sometimes we have mess ups. Here we go. Share screen.
yeah, there's a lot of times we have mess ups.
All right, here we go. Geez, where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Right there in front of my face. I can't see. All right, here are the faces. Here we go.
Oh
Wow.
my goodness!
You know what? The thing
look at Mr. Meadows. Oh, they got some athletes.
You know what the thing is? Big Greg, if you notice, he has not picked alone. He doesn't do it. He's scared to do
Oh
it.
my
He does.
word!
He picks and packs.
He
Yep.
never picks alone. That's the reason you see just me and Gregory alone, and that's the reason you saw it last week too.
Yep, here we go. Yeah, Devin, that's good.
Okay.
I'm glad you said that.
All right.
We take chances. We say, hey, you know what? Let's take this. He just goes with the favorite every time.
He does. It's no fun.
Have you picked the upset yet?
I can't pick an upset again when I know what team is playing. I mean, y'all want me? Y'all tried to pick James River last week against Glenver. How can I pick an upset in that game?
See, that's crazy. We never got to do that.
I think Ben's is going to have 300 yards. I think he'll have at least. And then I told y'all what he was going to do. I said he's going to have less than 30. I guarantee you he has 100 yards or more rushing. He didn't get close.
We got to see. We got to go back and look at that. I got to see the stats.
Yeah,
Continue. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. These two continue to hate on Glenver.
Oh,
Number
that's not even true.
There's no way.
Oh my gosh,
There's no way.
he's starting stuff. There we go. Let's get to
number
the
one
games
in our
here.
hearts, number one in the state, number one coach, and the number one player in the state. I mean, come on.
What did you say?
Sorry. I said number one player in the state, number one coach, number one team in the state. I forgot what else I said. I think I just continued
untrue.
number one.
Wait, so if you think they're
That's
number one
not
team in
true.
the state, how come they're not number one in your poll?
Because we got 5A schools ahead of them.
They got really quiet.
Number one and 2A.
Wow.
Isn't Union number 1 and 2A, or is it?
No, they're ahead of Union. I can tell you that.
No, I think
No.
Union's ahead of them in points. We'll
Just
get
in
to
your
that in a
poll.
second.
We'll
Let's
get
get
that.
that in a second. Let's look
I
at the
ain't
faces here. Greg's up about two games now. So as we've mentioned,
Should be up more than that.
Devin and I have taken chances the last couple of weeks. That's why we're 2 games back. So
Plus,
if
I
you're
But
not
let me
one,
tell you something. I think
never
what
got
y'all
to
do
go to
actually,
the
yeah, I think what y'all actually do is y'all try to find out who I'm gonna pick, and then y'all jump on me so that y'all ride the winning train. I think that's what it is. That's the reason why it's always 2 or 3 of us.
Yeah, you know what?
Yeah.
We need to make Big Greg pick last tonight.
no, make him pick first.
Make him. Oh yeah. You
That's
pick
fine.
some packs.
I'll-
Yeah, make
Yeah,
him pick
he's
first.
gonna pick
That's
first.
fine.
He's gonna pick all the games first.
Okay.
So we'll
Okay.
see.
I got no problem with that. Y'all hating tonight.
Two red X's
I mean, it's
over me
easy to
and
pick
everything.
GW over Bassett. I mean, it's easy to pick Bird over Northside.
Wow.
That was actually a good game. It was better than the the Fleming and Stanton River game.
Oh, okay, yes. You're saying you lost better than I did. Is that what you're saying? Your team lost
Mine was
better
a
than my
quality
team
loss.
lost.
All right, so let's take this schedule from last week and look at it. Okay, so William Fleming at Stanton River. It was never a doubt in my mind who was going to win this ball game. I think I probably picked William Fleming right off the get go, and then Devin joined me, and then I heard this. Give me Stanton River at home. So, that's what I heard.
Oh yeah, that's good. I like that. So Mr. Taylor said you gotta go first, and you gotta give your score prediction.
Okay, Mr. Taylor knows that I'm pretty much on key right here. He knows.
Man. Oh, hey, we'll get Bassett Magnus later. That's on our.
It's coming, Mr. Reeves.
I'll say this: GW and Halifax is not on my list. I didn't put that on my list of games this week. So
I guess it's not.
Just saying, I think we'd
hold on. Let me run this thing. The poll question for those just joining is: how many universities have gone undefeated in the regular season and won the
Oh,
national championship.
you know what it is?
Won the. There we go.
I figured it out. He's doing not only D1, he's doing D1
Nope,
through
nope,
like
nope. This is D1, D1, D1
Okay,
only.
All right, D1.
D1.
Man,
All right,
this show is off the rails tonight.
It's off the rails already.
Yeah.
Oh, I got some updates to our ratings too, by the way. So
all right, you want to go ahead and present them?
Let's go ahead and present here. Let me.
Hey, I do want to mention before we get off this face thing. I think we all picked this team, but Union, man, Union keeps rolling. Union over Ridgeview. I think there were some comments and text messages that Ridgeview would beat Union and that they would lose this week too. So I hope they stand by what they said in the text messages.
That must have been from somebody on this top podcast. Is that who you're referring to?
I'm not gonna say who it was, but we're going when they
pick first,
we're gonna see if they do
know
that.
exactly who it was. I'll stick with my guns. I will. Just so y'all can close the gap if y'all need to. If that makes y'all feel better.
Yeah, I hope Lebanon and Union's on there. I hope we're picking that one.
I'm sure it will be.
All right, let's see. We'll get some analytics here. Let's show everybody the analytics.
Let's get into it. So I'll just some updates. This is from Saturday. So we have a new metric, y'all. A new analytic thing. Strength of record. I think that was like the missing piece that needed to be calculated into this. So incorporated strength of record. As far as our SAM, so that's strength of schedule adjusted margin of victory. So that has gone from 70% in our combined rating to 50%. So it's less of a resume type of metric where it's looking at your strength of schedule and more of a performance metric because we have strength of record now, which is also incorporating strength of schedule. Added some teams, Lebanon, Ridgeview, Eastside, and Chilhowie. I don't know how you say their name, but added those teams there just to get more of a spectrum of teams there. And then our combined rating is now 35% SAM, 25% adjusted win percentage, 25% strength of record, and then 15% win quality. So if anybody's got any like things that you would like to see differently, whether it's more emphasis on one metric versus the other, we can do that. But let's get into it a little bit. So added those teams, incorporated all that stuff. So you can see here's kind of our rankings in terms of 1A, 2A. So Union and Glenver at the top of 2A, Ridgeview right behind them. Alta Vista now the number one team in 1A according to the combined rating. Heritage stands at the top of 3A. Here comes LCA right behind them, Magna Vista. I definitely think 3A is probably the deepest classification right now. JF, they're still, right at the top of 4A with GW right behind them, and then PH Roanoke right at the top of 5A. So we'll get into our combined ratings here. This is not our top. This is just an analytic thing. So this is not our ratings or our ranking for each team, but you can see the teams highlighted in yellow are a part of our top 10. Yeah, great comment there. So JF still at the top there of our ratings there. Heritage right behind them, PH Roanoke. So those three are really, you can see based on the color, those are the three teams who really stand out the most. LCA is right behind them, Magna Vista, Union, Bird, who we still don't have in our top 10. Feel bad for them. Lord Botetourt, Glenver, Ridgeview, GW. Allegheny, I'm not sure what is putting them all the way at the bottom. I'm not sure if it's just their strength schedule.
Oh gosh. Hey Devin, please, whatever you have to do, please correct that. Okay.
Yeah. I'll
we'll get to that in a minute, but I need you to make sure we don't make the Allegheny people mad.
Yeah, no, especially if we'll be in attendance. I think Bird that win against Northside though did a lot for them. So that's just kind of the ratings right now. The reason that GW is behind Ridgeview, by the way, is because Ridgeview is absolutely dogging opponents right now. They're just like destroying teams. And GW still is, I don't want to say they're not destroying teams because they.
Oh, you put Ridgeview from Southwest Virginia.
Yeah. I mean,
GW always been there, or something you added?
Which Ridgeview has a negative 23.8 strength of schedule. So I just wanted to throw that in, by the way.
There we go.
Don't look at the negative. Don't look at the negative 23 because the thing with that is a lot of teams have like a really bad negative numbers. So it's like it makes it look it makes it look a whole lot worse than it is. you have to kind of take the teams and kind of rank them in terms of their strength of schedule. So obviously the 5A teams are going to have, and 4A teams are going to have really strong strength of schedules. But, you know, Ridgeview as it stands is kind of in the middle of the pack in terms of that. Well, it's a little.
All right.
Off.
I want to go with your analytics here just a second,
Let's do
man. So I'm not picking anything apart whatsoever, but this is what I want people to understand about it. So let's take our last week's number 1 team in our Super 10 poll, okay, which is Patrick Henry. Their strength of schedule, according to Max Preps right now, is negative 4.5. What is yours right now?
For who?
For Patrick Henry.
Patrick Henry for their strength negative 4.5.
All right. So, and they've played the bulk of their schedule. So, in my book, the rest of the schedule, including this week's opponent, which I said was Cave Spring, and I forget who else they got to play, but nobody else has a really good record. So their strength of schedule is subject to just plummet basically from here on.
Yeah, true.
So, you know, like I'm just trying to think of somebody in our poll. Like, let's just say somebody like Bassett. Whatever their schedule, whatever their strength of schedule was before GW, and I don't know what that was. Mm-hmm. I have them at minus 12.3 right now. Mm-hmm. But I'm assuming that's after the GW game. But like, they play Magna Vista this weekend, so their strength of schedule should actually go up. I'm just trying to get people to understand that it fluctuates during the year according to your schedule and who you're playing.
And the thing I like too about this like new strength of record is you kind of see what teams like who's punching above their weight in terms of, you know, the strength of schedule that they currently have. Like LCA with their current strength of record, I mean, they're doing above. Not many teams I think with the same schedule would be at that high. Whereas a team like Lebanon, who's got a huge game against Union, negative 14, which is, you know, not great. It's like teams, you know, the average team I think would also be 6-0 right now with that strength of schedule that they currently have.
But their opponent Union is 7-0, and their strength of schedule is a negative 15.6. So it according to record wise and teams, this should be a doozy of a game.
Yeah, I think the only thing is Lebanon's strength of schedule is negative 30, so it's like double the badness.
Oh, okay. I thought you said negative 14. My bad. I'm sorry.
Yeah, sorry, that was their strength of record, but yeah, their strength of schedule is negative 30, so it's pretty one of the worst, that's for sure. But yeah, so that's pretty much it.
All right. Anybody have any comments? Any fans want to see a team or any comments about your team? Let Devin know. At least the same analytics that gave Billy Napier
oh my God.
in his game at Texas A&M.
His newest 10-year contract.
Oh my gosh, man!
All right, let's get into let's. I mean, I don't think there are many changes, but let's get into the Super 10, man. Let's do it. So this is as of 10/7, so we'll update it today. Let's see here. So Patrick Henry won. They won. They're 7-0. LCA won. They're 4-1. JF, did they play? Yeah, they won. They're 5-1. Heritage is 5-1. Magna Vista 7-0. JB Danville 5-1. Glenburn won 7-0. Union won 7-0. Botetourt won 5-1, and Allegheny won 6-0. So no losses whatsoever. Oh, here we go. We got Mr. Taylor. Devin, you want to respond to this?
Yeah.
Well, no, and Mr. I'll say something, Mr. Taylor. You're right. You're exactly right. It's just the way the schedule was set up, and I mean, like I said, you have to play your schedule, and you know, in my opinion, it's not going to affect you in too many ways. That's just my opinion.
It's just a weird year in the River Ridge in general. Like I did that thing last week with the conference or the districts, out of district. River Ridge just did not have a good year. Like I mean, Salem is historically down compared to every other year. So I mean, Salem's down. Christiansburg's not having a great. I think they're in the same district, but Christiansburg's not having a great year. It's just a weird year there in the River Ridge. So
Well,
yeah,
and this is the thing I think Patrick Henry is up against. And y'all always talk about it, the eye test. I mean, I just feel like they're going to have to go out and just pummel teams to keep their ranking, basically. I mean, somebody is going to have to. I think it would be bad, or I think it'd be sad if somebody actually stood up to them and kind of punched them in the mouth in the regular season from here on. What do they got? 3 more games left, and I just don't see it happening.
Yeah.
And the thing I'll say too, we can take strength of schedule and all that stuff into consideration, but the thing that is like we can also do is use our eyes and see the talent that each, like we know LCA's roster is loaded, JF's roster is loaded, PH is loaded, Heritage is loaded. We know that those teams have a lot of talent, and I think that's also the reason we kind of have some of those teams like Allegheny closer towards the bottom.
So quick question for both of you guys.
Yeah.
What is
no offense there?
What is Patrick Henry's best win?
Patrick Henry's best win. Let's take a look at it. So they have played Southern Alamance. That's a good win. EC Glass, Franklin County, William Fleming, Hidden Valley, Salem, Christiansburg. I mean, I guess if I had to say, probably
gets Fleming.
Has to be Fleming. I mean, it really
Fleming,
does.
I think at the time, Glass was a threat.
Yeah, it looked good.
Yeah.
I was going to say
at the time was a threat. I think those are 3 good games.
Fleming is number 11 in 5A, and they're 3-3, but they do have a strength of schedule of 7.1, so that does help. Fleming.
Yeah.
And like I said, Franklin County's record, strength of schedule is a 10.0, so that doesn't hurt. That shouldn't hurt Patrick Henry at all. But like I said, people are going to expect them to go out. I mean, if they don't win 56-7 this weekend, I mean, that's going to turn some heads. It really will.
All right, so I don't. No one lost in their top 10, but is there? We'll go through a list here. Let's do it one by one, like we usually do. PH still our first place, right?
Yes.
Or let me ask you this: do you feel like with the rest of Patrick Henry's schedule, could they slip in the top 10 without losing?
I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say yes, simply because the last 2 weeks of the regular season are. Yeah, that's also a good point too. But the last 2 weeks of the season are going to be crucial because LCA is playing at Heritage. Heritage will play LCA and JF. I think depending on what LCA does, if they beat Heritage, I think they could. And if Heritage beats LCA and JF, I think Heritage would be our top team for sure. But
yeah, that's gonna be an interesting topic because I think when we get to that bridge when these Seminole teams play each other, the top 3s play each other, it could be interesting. I mean, we still have GW and Magna Vista left. I feel like we can't. I don't think we can be. I don't know. I just feel like you can't take away PH because of just how the district is playing out this year. To me, it's tough.
Yeah.
Well, the other thing is you can't take away from PH is they're undefeated. Everybody else is lost. I mean, I'm sorry.
Yeah. So yeah. So PH is one.
Oh, is that who was that? I just wanted to say, I can't tell what that name was. What was it?
Oh, McKinley.
McKinley.
I think PH guy. I think we were just saying. I think you were talking about.
Yeah,
why does PH need to win 58-67?
I was just saying that I said for a lot of people, they're going to have to pass the eye test from here on so that they don't drop in polls, and they're supposed to win every game from here on. No, I mean, there's no secret to that whatsoever. So, I'm just saying if somebody stands up and punches them in the mouth and they win by, let's say 3 to 6 points, I think that's going to be that's going to open up some eyes, and that's going to change the view of this team. So I just hope they can keep their focus and keep rolling. Yeah. I just think they're going to have to put that kind of point total on the board.
Yeah, well, I agree. I don't see it happening. I think you said this too. I don't see it happening where that anybody's going to challenge them the rest of the season. I think they just have too good of a team, and yeah, I think they might put up 42 points in the first half, and you kind of call it a game after that. So,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I think if we see, if we see the score, like you just said, if we see 42-0, and then all of a sudden it's 42-28 in the fourth quarter, I think we know what happened. You know what I'm saying? I think we can read between the lines.
Yeah. LCA state. Oh, go ahead, Evan.
We need COVID scheduling back when like Coastal Carolina was just scheduling BYU on a random Thursday night or whatever. Like that's what we need. We need JF or we need PH and like LCA to just schedule a random game or something. You know, just duke it out.
I think we need a. I know a lot of people will be against this. We need like a Champions League of high school football.
Oh yeah.
The best from the Roanoke, Lynchburg, and Danville area. They all play each other, and that's the Southwest state champion right there. You know, whoever wins that conference. So take the best of the best, put them all in there.
Well, you know, and we had our class reunion this weekend. I wasn't able to attend, but there's a lot of confusion from fans in the when the playoffs arrive. And let me stipulate what I'm talking about. A couple of my friends went to the GW Bassett game Friday, and you know they're sitting there talking about the playoffs, and one of the friends said to the other, everything's great during the regular season, but we have to play up in the playoffs. And they were talking about GW having to play up, and I was like, what do you mean play up? And I said, GW is 4A, they play they play in the 4A playoffs. And I think the misconception here is, and this is the reason why I understand what they're doing, but at the same time, it doesn't make any sense to me. Why do you put 4, 5, 3, 2 in the same conference or district or whatever you want to say? I mean, take the Piedmont. I mean, you got GW, you got Magna Vista, you got Halifax County, which I guess is 4 or 5A. I mean, it just doesn't make it. Then you put Bassett 3. You got. I mean, it's off the chain. Nobody knows who they're playing. I mean, I guess they consider it a district champion, but at the same time, I mean, you're playing all these different classes, and nobody understands what's happening when playoffs roll around. So I had to, make sure I let my buddies know. No, GW doesn't play up a class; they just play the 4A playoffs when, like, they're supposed to.
Yeah,
just want to verify that.
There's a lot of districts that are very close to each other that have the same like kind of criteria, like Piedmont and the Dogwood. Like you can take most of those Piedmont teams and or some of those Piedmont teams, put them with the Dogwood and vice versa. I think GW should be playing with in the Seminoles. I mean, that's just me.
Yeah.
I wish that would happen. I don't think it's ever going to happen, but I think that GW and Magna Vista and the Seminole teams need to be together.
I think one thing that, and I think Big Greg made a pretty good point. I feel like there should be like almost, if you're a 5A school like PH, I feel like, and this is not like singling out PH by any means, but I think half of your schedule, at least half, should be like teams from your same classification. That like it stinks. I know that the travel would be terrible. I know they would have to travel to like the beach and everything, but they could get a couple of schools from Virginia, like Thomas Jefferson just traveled from Richmond to play at Heritage. Like I think that if you get 2 or 3 road games all the way east, and you get 2 or 3 home games from some of those schools out east, I think that would be better than the current. It just doesn't. I feel like it doesn't prepare your team for the postseason, especially if you're playing down against lower classifications. But
Devin, you make a great point, because this is what I want to. This is one of the things I wanted to bring up. Maury 5-1, Stonebridge 5-1, Warwick 5-2, Kings Fork 5-1, and River Bend 6-0. They're all 5A schools, and that's what Patrick Henry is going to have to face when it's time to play. And I just think it, like you said, when you mix these classes up, I mean, I hate to hone in on stuff like that, but I mean, let's just say if GW played in the Dogwood, just for giggles, they would have to play Alta Vista, a 1A team, and then they'd have to play Chatham, Gretna, and Dan River, 2As. I don't know. Is there any 3As is Appomattox a 3A?
No, Dogwood's actually pretty good. Dogwood's actually like 1 and 2As.
Yeah, so that's fine, but
Mhm.
they've mixed some of these classes up where there are 2, 3s, and 4s in it, and
Yeah.
I don't think it helps. Like I said, Patrick, and I don't think it helps them whatsoever when
Yeah.
they get ready for the playoffs.
Yeah,
Unfortunately,
that's tough. I don't know a good answer for the 5A schools in Southwest Virginia because there's so few. I think it's Patrick Henry, Franklin
and
County. It
Fleming,
used to be Halifax
yeah,
at one point. I think Halifax is now 4A, but I don't know a good solution. I mean, unless they, yeah, like you said, definitely. I think maybe they're out of district game to have to be against maybe a Richmond team
Yeah,
or the Virginia team, or I don't know. I don't know. It's tough. And then we talked to, yeah. If you haven't haven't listened to it yet, go back and listen to our Monday interview with Coach Fiddler there at Patrick Henry. He's fighting. I think Big Greg. I think you asked him, is he fighting for the underdogs right there in Southwest Virginia, being the pretty much the only 5A team there in Southwest Virginia. And he kind of felt like that too. So,
yeah, absolutely.
but yeah, they have a really good squad. I mean, I can have to see them doing some damage there in 5C if they can hold on to that top spot. I think they probably will too. LCA at 2, I'm assuming.
Hmm.
Yes.
Oh yeah, yep,
Yeah.
yeah.
That
I
would be
agree.
That would be great. I like that, Mattos. I do. I think that's awesome. Yep.
Hypothetical. I'm gonna put you all on the spot. Hypothetically, who wins this district right here?
Oh
I think you're gonna get 3 different answers. Well,
man.
hey, who do you say, Gregory?
I'm asking y'all. I'm the host. Who y'all think?
Oh, let me pick first. Okay,
Go
I'll
ahead,
pick
Big G.
first
Yeah, Big G.
since
Go ahead.
I don't want nobody jumping on the wagon here. And out of this, we just taken all these teams and thrown them in a pot, right?
You took all top 10 right now. Let's say just put them in the district. Are we saying tournament style? Are we saying 10 games? So they'll play 9 games. So 9 games against the other 10 teams because you can't play yourself. So it'll be 9 games. Where do you think? How do you think this super team would end up?
I'll just say it. I pick LCA.
LCA be your 1.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I would say LCA or Heritage, but not to. I wouldn't get behind. Not to get behind Big Greg. I'd probably say Heritage.
And I'll say this: the guy we have an interview with LCA coming out on probably next week. So I want you guys to listen to that one. So we talked to Coach Rocco. So he has things to say. He gets fired up about that. So we'll talk to everybody. So we'll kind of get everybody's opinions and everything. So
Wait a minute.
yeah, I think everybody kind of.
Yeah, Greg, you can't dodge the question.
You're not gonna dodge this and run out of the rain,
Oh,
bro.
wait, I wasn't. Devin, who'd you say?
I would say Heritage.
You went Heritage. So okay, man, at a 9-game schedule, look at the top 10. Oh man, that's a tough one.
I mean, you got to go with like the teams who are built to, and I feel like all these teams really are, but the teams who are more built for the depth to go against the schedule like that,
Yep.
I think I'll say this. I think a team that would actually, I think they're kind of bottom half. I think they would actually be top half just because the way they're built now. I think GW would be top 3, in my opinion.
We didn't ask that.
I'm just kidding. I'm not done yet.
He's gonna say, yeah, I think GW would be top 3. Patrick Henry would be top 3. LCA would probably be top 3. JF,
Yeah.
I think they could even Heritage would be top 3. Magnus.
You know what's hurting him right now, Dev? What's hurting him is that I've already picked, and he don't want to take. He knows who I took, and it's the same pick, but he's got to pick somebody else. So that's what's hurting him right now.
I would honestly right now, I would take PH still.
Okay.
I think PH has the athletes, the running backs, wide receivers, DBs to go against what LCA could offer as well. I really do. Mr. Taylor's son, Purdue, some of the kids that Greg mentioned in our interview with Coach Fiddler, he knows he has a team. He knows he has some boys.
He does.
I think they have the athletes to match up with anybody. The line play, I don't know. The line play, I would have to see that. So, Mr. Taylor said LCA wouldn't beat PJ without Gideon.
Oh,
that's the thing. It's like it's tough because we heard what did we hear? JF beat Patrick Henry and our what was it, a practice or something like that, like simulated plays. So it's like it's interesting though to see if these teams did play each other and we could get some more more answers.
And Mr. Taylor, I just want to make sure you know that we're talking about a 9 game schedule, not just a one-on-one, throw it up in the air and was it one shining moment?
Well,
No.
yeah, I want to ask Mr. Taylor. Mr. Taylor, if you had if you play against these not LCA, JF, Heritage, Magna Vista, GW, what would you think, or what would you say would be PH's record after 9 games?
Wow.
Would you
You know what I expect him to say?
Undefeated.
That's what I say. I bet he says it 9-0.
What do you?
I wonder how many teams could go undefeated in this.
Huh?
That's
what I asked you. I want to ask you this. Do you think Heritage, Greg? Do you think LCA would go undefeated?
I think LCA would go undefeated?
Yeah.
I don't think Heritage would. I mean, I think LCA might.
Yes, I say LCA goes 9-0.
LCA will go undefeated in this 9-game schedule here.
Yeah, I say 9-0.
Well, we know that LCA. We know that LCA can beat JF.
And
by 3 points.
Let me tell you something. This is the reason why I'll say they would go undefeated.
I don't see it.
I say that first game that they played this year against Ironton, I say that game comes back and helps them more than it hurts the rest of the year. And I think that puts them. I
think week in and week out, when you're taking bruises against these teams each week, you have a little body. Say you play a little body tot and you play GW. Those 2 teams are going to whoop your butt on the lines, right? So I mean, those teams had a battle in their game. I mean, you got Magna Vista, who's has some athletes on the outside, and you have Heritage athletes on the outside. I think it would be nearly. I wouldn't say impossible. I think it would be really hard to go undefeated.
I'm just saying the only team that I think out of this group is LCA. That's the only team, and I say yes. They would be the ones that would go undefeated. Yes,
I do take my. I said maybe LCA, but just thinking, I think LCA is a totally different team than what they had last year. So you're right. I don't think either team or any team has a. I don't think anybody could go undefeated with a schedule like that. That would be crazy.
Yeah. But that would be cool. If we can get that going, that would be awesome. But yeah. All right, we got to finish our top 10 here. 3, we're sticking with JF or Heritage?
Stick with JF.
Stick with JF, okay. All right, I thought maybe Heritage would move up to number 3. I mean, they've been rolling. I mean, do you guys think that Heritage will see any fallback with their running back being out now?
I don't think we'll know anything until they play against LCA and JF at the end of the year.
Okay. 5, Magna Vista.
See, I want to fight y'all so bad. I want to fight y'all so bad on this one.
Do it. I love Magna Vista, but what would you say, GW?
I would have GW there right now.
I mean, is Bassett a common opponent? No, wait.
Yeah. Bassett. They play both. Bassett plays Magna Vista this week. Okay. So let me tell you this. I'll be reluctant this week and keep Magna Vista at 6-0 and let them stay at number 5. But they better show me something against Bassett this weekend.
They didn't show you anything against Mecklenburg? Is that?
I don't even know. Mecklenburg had a football team. I didn't know they did.
I'm gonna go on record. All right. So all the GW fans are here. If I don't know if Amada, I called her Amanda, but I don't know if she's still here. Ramon or Miss Matos. Magna Vista will shut out Bassett and put up more points than GW did too. So I think there's gonna be a worse.
My goodness, at Bassett too.
Wow.
I hope this gets recorded. This gets recorded.
Maybe not shut them out. Maybe they'll. I think it's gonna be a worse score though. I think it'll be a worse score. I think it'll be 56-14.
Yeah, I do think GW is more of like a bludgeoning when you play against them. I think Magna Vista might be a little bit more of a finesse type of team, but
56-14 Magna Vista.
Good Lord. Yeah, thank you, Mr. Reeves. Yeah. You're exactly right. That's really bold.
Come on now. All right. So Magna Vista stays at 5.
I mean, I would have respected you more if you'd have said 35-0 at Bassett, but 56-14. Good.
I just think Magna Vista can put up some points.
You know what you said? Bassett throws that ball around the yard,
Bassett only throws the ball against
everybody, but no. Look at Matos. Greg needs to get tested.
Hey,
beautiful.
I'm 34 years sober. I mean, I'm good. GW stays at 6.
Oh my God.
Hey, did you want Glenver to be at 6 or?
No, there's 7.
All right. Yeah.
As long as they
Devin,
stay above index team,
Devin,
that's
are
all
you
that
at Glenver at
matters.
7? What are you saying here?
I got Union at 7, man.
I got
Oh,
Union at 7 too. I got Union at 7.
I hate to do that because Glenver just destroyed James River. I think Union is just the better team, right? I think
my
Brody
word.
Dahlia, he could be like the best player in the aside from Cam Harrison at PH, but I think Brody might be the best player in the top 10. But
the Union Bears at number 7. Glenver falls back one spot.
That is amazing, especially after Union was getting whooped.
What?
By Riverview by 21-7 or something at one point, and had to come back and win. Ridgeview
42-21.
Listen, and I wanted to tell you guys, I found Ridgeview High School last week when I was down there. It's in Clintwood, Virginia. It's crazy. It was. I said, yeah, it's.
Well, you need to get down to Big Stone Gap, Virginia, and see those Union Bears.
Yeah, I got Union. Okay, all right. I'm tired of hearing about Union Bears right now.
Glenver at 8,
especially after you jump my team. You jump over top of my team, who didn't give up a point, 42-0 to James River, shut the dude down to 26 yards rushing, and y'all still jump Union over Glenver.
I think should have been done a long time.
Oh my God!
Wow, he said it should have been done a long time. Wow.
Wow. I'm not a Glenver hater. I'm just going by.
Yes, you are.
I love Glenver.
And now the other one is too after tonight. All right,
they got some athletes though.
Yeah, they got some athletes.
All right, so number 9. We saying Lower Bottom, or does Allegheny move up to number 9?
I'm sure Allegheny moved up because
no, they didn't.
Lower Bottom only won 26-14. No,
Yeah,
I have Lower Bottom at number 9.
I have Lower Bottom at 9. I have Allegheny at 10 still.
I'm still gonna say I think Bird deserves a spot at number 10, but that's all right.
Oh, Pops, are you going with that? Or are you staying with Allegheny?
Oh, Allegheny. I mean,
okay,
they're undefeated.
Yeah. What would it take?
They're number 9 in 3A.
If Bird wins this week, do you think they move in?
Who they play this week?
They have William Fleming.
I think so. I think that's. I would put them in after that one.
Allegheny plays Wilson Memorial.
Yep.
Who would I take in that game?
Yeah.
Are we getting? Is that on our list of picks?
No. Well, let's don't put the schedule up yet. Let's talk about some teams looking up from the outside in first.
Okay. So William Bird for sure.
Yeah, Bird's 5-1. But their downfall is their negative 14.1 strength of schedule. Those guys down in Stanton, give me Stanton River. They're 3-3 with a negative 6.1. Northside, who was supposed to beat Bird last week, 4-2 with a negative 11.7. I think a little guy in the middle right there picked Northside.
That dude does.
Let me tell you something.
The Craig County Rockets, 6-7-0.
I don't even have them here, but yeah, you're right. So, Graham, they're back. They're coming back. I'm telling you, these guys are going to come now. They're 3-3 now, and their strength of schedule is only a negative 2.3. Now, this other team that we've talked about for the last 5 weeks, and here's where it all goes off the tracks. They're undefeated. They're number 9 in 2A, 6-0. Strength of schedule, negative 32.7.
Lloyd County.
No.
Oh, really?
Buckingham.
Oh,
yes.
Buckingham's. They're kind of an enigma to me. Like they're just up there near Hampton Sydney area. It's Prince Edward and all of those teams, and was it Central Lunenburg? I just don't keep up with them too much. I do some research. But Floyd County is another team that's 6-0. That's I don't know.
I'll say it again. Gretna is coming back. They're 5-1, trouncing everybody, but their strength of schedule is still at negative 23.3.
Gosh, am I able to go back?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, please. You gonna go back and change Glenver and put them at 7 and put Union back at 8? Is that what you're gonna do?
I am. You know what? I've talked to Benz from James River so much, and did you say he actually had less than 100 yards?
He had 26 yards the other day. I screenshot it to y'all. He had like, hold on, let me see if I sent it to you. He had like 20 carries for 26 yards or something to that effect. I thought I sent it to you.
Those who are listening, I don't know if you guys follow James River or not, but I can't think of his first name, but Ben's the running back there. James River has been James River's offense pretty much. I think he had like a couple games over 300 yards rushing in a single game.
Yes.
Just some crazy games where he's had some rushing. If they did hold him under to 50 yards like you're saying they are, I can't move you. I can't move Glimmer. I was.
Thank you, Jesus.
Glimmer staying at 7. That was on me.
Thank you.
Wow.
I'm a Union Bears.
I look like the fool. Now I look like the fool taking Union there by myself. I do think Union's a better team right now. I'll just say that. But
okay. Should we get to our next week's games?
Let's do it.
So no changes.
Well, I was going to tell you, no change. Floyd is they're negative 30.02, Gregory. So that's the reason. Let me think. All right, so I'm gonna propose a question to you guys. All right, Giles is number 5 in 1A, and they're 5-1, but they're negative 24.0. So there's like on the outside looking in. So here we go. Appomattox, number 19 in 2A, 3-3, negative 11.9 schedule. Guess who Appo plays this week?
Oh, I know, Alta Vista.
5-2. Here come the Colonels. I think they're going to make a run at it. I really do. Oh, hold on just a second. Let me make a point. Somebody said Friday night, and I'm glad to see you backed up a little bit there, Slick up there.
What's going on now?
I said this team is number 25 in 2A. They're actually 4-3. Their strength of schedule is not real good, negative 20.0. They got a running back that did average 252 yards on the ground every per game. But I was told after a 42-0 beatdown, this team is really not real good. That was the quote, not real good. I underlined it. I underlined it 3 times. They're not real good.
Who said this?
Both of you guys. And I got text messages to back
Who
it
we
up.
talking about?
James River. After that trouncing they took, not real good. So I said, I'm going to do a little research on James River.
Oh,
they're actually 4-3 and number 25 in 2A. So I guess they're not real good. But
you're on your A game tonight, that's for sure.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So I say y'all got to still take a look at Alta Vista after this. They'll handily beat Appomattox. I'm just.
You think? I don't know. Appomattox has been handling teams.
Well, I'm sure it's on the schedule.
Let me pull the schedule quick.
Okay. I mean, is it on this week?
Huh?
I thought you do have it on there. Okay.
I want to see what Appomattox has been doing lately. I feel like I've been seeing them like just.
I think they beat Chatham and Dan River.
Let's see here.
Lost at Buckingham.
So schedule
at Heritage.
3-3.
Beat Russburg.
They lost to some good teams.
Lost at Brookville.
The last 2 weeks they put up 60+ points in each game. And you're right, against Dan River and Chatham. And they do have some athletes on the team. So I mean, watch out for that.
Yeah,
all right, let's pick some games here. William Byrd at William Fleming. Hey, Big Greg is going first, and he's giving his score prediction. So we'll see how accurate
I'm giving scores too. Wait a minute, I got to write this down. Let me see. I got to write this down for my scores, man.
Well, you don't have to give scores. I think Mr. Taylor said you should give scores.
No, he said I should. I think I should too. All right. So it's Byrd at
William Fleming.
All right. I think I'm going to go for mild upset right here. And I'll take William Byrd.
Wow.
14-7.
14-7, William Byrd.
Yep.
Same score as whoever they just played. Who did they just play?
Northside.
Okay.
All right, so Big Red going. So Devin, who you want?
I'm going Fleming here. I know I picked them at home against GW. They're one of those teams who can come out and they destroy the Stanton River, and then they're sometimes they just don't show up. So, I'm thinking they'll show up this week. I'm gonna go Fleming.
I want to know what the fans think too. I think Matos, I think he got here last week and picked his games. I want to know if you're listening right now, you're picking with us. So comment with your picks who you are going with in these games. So Devin took William Fleming. Big Greg took William Bird. I've been a proponent of this team. I've covered their running back. Give me William Bird as well.
Give me William Bird. Plus, you have to face the alumni there as well.
Listen, we'll get to this in a minute. I was planning to go to this game, and then Allegheny and Glenver fans, they had different stories for me. So I was going to go to the game there and Roanoke, just be a quick, easy trip after a long 10-hour drive from, Florida to Roanoke. But, things change. So that's some Fleming. The fans are going Fleming here.
A bunch of Fleming in the
Wake Forest.
Wake Forest. All right, JF at EC Glass.
JF wins 42-10.
Yeah, I can see that. I'm gonna go JF too.
I'm going JF. I think we're all going JF there. Look, we're gonna skip this game real quick. We're gonna come back to it.
Okay.
Radford at Glenver.
Okay, here we go. That's what I'm talking about right there. Radford.
Yeah, everybody's picking Fleming at home.
Sleeping on Bird a little bit.
Yeah,
I think that Bassett loss that Bird had, I don't know, it just kind of.
I do want to know what happened in that game because it doesn't seem like that's the same Bird team that's 5-1 or 6-1, whatever they are right now. Yeah, I heard that too. So I don't know. All right, so Radford at Glenver.
I'm going to give Radford a little benefit of the doubt this week. I don't think it'll get shut out, but give me Glenver 49, Radford 3.
Ooh, yeah. Great day.
They're going to try to prove a point this week, especially to the District 2 Sports Podcast listeners.
Matos. All right, so Matos took Fleming at home as well. JF. He's taking Glenver. I think Glenver's a pick for everybody here. It's Glenver until they're not, right? Glenver. I think it's Glenver until it's Union, right?
Mm-hmm.
No, I like that. All right. Let's see here. We're going Magna Vista at Bassett.
All right. What did you say? 56-14 Magna Vista?
I did. 56-14 Magna Vista.
All right. I'm not going to argue too much about this. I think it's a little closer. I'll take Magna Vista 42, Bassett 20.
Wow, really? Okay. Devin, who are you going with?
Give me Magna Vista there on the road.
Oh man, he's Mr. Joseph. Wow, he can't believe you picked Glenver 49-3. So Radford you must have seen highlights of Radford having a good field goal kicker or something.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I'm just like I said, I'm just giving them the benefit of the doubt. I mean, I'll give them 6, and they missed the extra point or whatever.
Wow, really? Only 14 points.
Yeah, you've overlooked.
I think you GW guys. I think y'all need to be tested. I think y'all just have some Magna Vista hate there.
Okay.
Devin, I'm assuming you're going Magna Vista.
Yeah.
I might accidentally put a Bassett on there for you. All right. This could be a game of the week as well. Lebanon at Union. So 6-0 versus 7-0, I think. Go ahead, Big Greg.
Upset special this week,
Put your money where your mouth is.
Upset special. In a doozy of a barn burner, low scoring. I don't know what the weather's going to be like. Lebanon pulls the upset at Union 13-10.
Oh, wow. I can't believe you said that.
I did.
I'll take Union.
Yeah, Union by, man, I might even say 28. I mean, they've been winning by 21 the last few games. I think it's by 28 this time.
Wow.
Union Big. Alta Vista at Appomattox. We just talked about this game. Both teams have athletes on both sides of the ball. Alta Vista is looking pretty strong since those first couple of games. LeBron James. And then Appomattox, the last 2 games against Chatham Dam River. I mean, I don't know how much you can put into that.
This is not even close. Alta Vista in a runaway, 56-14.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yes, sir. Yes.
I can't believe that. You said 56-14?
Yes, I did.
Wow. I'm going Alta Vista as well. I don't disagree with that. I can't see it that bad.
Okay.
Wow.
This is what I think. And it's no shame on Appomattox whatsoever. I just really feel that at this point in the schedule, where Alta Vista was now 5-2, 3 games left, they're not going to hold anything back from here on, guys. They're not. I mean, he's going to let them guys run wild, and I think you talking about somebody passing the eye test. This is what these guys are shooting for. I don't think he'll pull his guys after halftime. I think he might pull them halfway through the fourth quarter.
Wow. I still can't believe that. Yeah. All right.
I'm taking Alta Vista there too, by the way, before you give me Appomattox. So.
Northside at Franklin County.
Oh, that's a big game, man.
Hey, Franklin County does have athletes on at the skill position, so y'all can make fun of me all you want to, but it's true.
All right, I got Franklin County 28, Northside 21.
Wow, so you're actually going with me? Okay.
Yeah.
I got Franklin County. Devin, who are you going with?
Northside kind of let me down last week. I'm going to take Franklin County. I hope they can get it back on track. I mean, they've played 3.
Wow,
really
give me a show.
Four
I hope the
tough
chat
games.
is going to go with me here. Chat, did these two not go on me about Franklin County having athletes and how it's my team? And look at them both. Look at them both.
You can still pick the matchup. You can still pick the matchup.
They know.
Look at them both. That's craziness to me. Carroll County at Floyd County. This is also on the list. Also maybe a 10.
Yikes.
I think it's gonna be a good game. I think it's gonna be a really good game.
I am thinking, man, I'm gonna take the Buffs at home. I don't think it's gonna be a big shootout by no means. I'm gonna say 21-17 Buffs at home.
Okay, 21-17. What was your Franklin County score?
28-21 Franklin County.
2021. All right. Devin, you got Floyd as well. Oh, he's silent. What's going on? What's he thinking about?
Who's it? He's trying to go against Carroll.
Yeah. I think Carroll County lost to Grayson County. Floyd County beat Grayson County. I'm going to go with Floyd.
Wow. And lastly here, Nelson County. This is a tough one. Nelson County, I think. Huh?
Who was your pick?
Oh, Floyd County.
Okay.
Nelson at Patrick County to wrap it up.
Golly, this doesn't help at all. I mean, they did trounce. Patrick did trounce Chatham 47-0. They lost to Carroll. They lost to Floyd. But Radford only beat them 16-7 last week. Give me Patrick County in a snoozer 10-7 over Nelson.
Oh, wow. Devin, who you got?
Man, I'll take Patrick County at home.
I'm taking Patrick County at home as well.
You know, the weird thing is both of them are in the mountains, so I don't think the trip from the mountains to the mountains is going to hurt anybody. So, I mean, you know what I'm saying?
And the reason why I picked this game last, because let me remove something real quick. Allegheny or Wilson Memorial at Allegheny. So, the reason I want to pick this one last, we had a poll out there, and I'm coming from Jacksonville. Gonna be in town for a week. I want to catch some Friday football action, and I just put a simple poll up there on our Facebook page. Which game should Gregory go to?
I misunderstood this. I thought this was wheels up. I thought you was flying in for Friday night and flying right back out.
I mean, I gotta see you guys for some reason. Let me share this real quick. So, question of the week was, what game am I going to go to? So let the fans vote here. Who am I going to see? So I had some pretty good games there. We had Wilson Memorial at Allegheny, Carroll County at Floyd, William Byrd at William Fleming, which I was hoping would be the game, or the Rafford and Glimmer game, because that's just right down the road for me there in Roanoke. Stanton River and Lord Bob's High, and then also Lebanon at Union. That would have been a tough game to go to. That's a 6-hour round trip after driving 10 hours the previous day, so I'm glad that one didn't win. But I was expecting maybe 10 votes, 15 votes, 20 votes. Who cares what game I go to see? But look at this, 1,200 votes.
Oh my goodness!
Golly.
1,200 votes, and we have a winner. Wilson Memorial, 639 votes.
You got to be kidding me! That's awesome. Thank you, people. Thank you.
I will be in Covington, Virginia, at, I think it's called. Let me see if I can figure the name out here.
Please get the name right. Please get it.
Oh gosh, Booty Albert Stadium. Booty Albert Stadium.
Maybe that's the Booty that Carly was referring to earlier.
Booty Albert Stadium there in Covington, Virginia. Casey, I think it's called Casey Field. Oh, here they come. They were waiting. They've been waiting. Here they come.
Is this the Allegheny folks?
Oh yeah,
Adrian Jordan.
They showed up. This was crazy. When it first started, the Glimmer fans, they were out in full force. It was like 200, plus, to like 40 something. I was like, oh, okay, I'm going to Glimmer. So I was planning my weekend out Friday. I was leave after work and go to maybe get a bite to eat, go to the game, and maybe after I was gonna go stop in Salem and go to either Mac and Bob's or McAdoo's, which I'm really looking forward to. But Allegheny had different plans for me, so I gotta ask the Allegheny fans about where I'm going to eat at and stuff like that. Devin, are you going to?
I'll be there, man.
Devin's going. So you have District 2 sports. Devin and Gregory will be at the Wilson Memorial and the Allegheny game. Devin, can we pick a winner in this game, or do we remain silent?
Let's pick a winner. Let's pick a winner.
Okay. Big Greg, you want to go first?
Of course. Let's see here. I'm just trying to get some things straight in order here.
All right. That's Dev's dad.
There it is. Okay, I was gonna ask the Jordan part. That's awesome.
Hey, Mr. Jordan, if we come up there, listen, this is how it works. So we're gonna bring some shirts, right, up to the game for our players of the game. It only goes to the winning team. So I'm just gonna let the people all the Allegheny fans know now, like, we can't give you guys the shirt. If
Wilson Memorial. So y'all, all right. So my question is this: Wilson Memorial actually beats Allegheny.
Mr. Reeves.
I see you, Mr. Reeves. Yeah. So if Wilson Memorial actually beats Allegheny, are y'all gonna give shirts to Wilson Memorial?
We have to, right?
I mean, I don't know, because they won't even know. Y'all don't even know who they are.
I just. Can you give shirts? I mean, listen. All right, so I'll say this: we talked to Dez on the podcast. We're gonna have Coach Fields on here too. Maybe I give the shirts to them if they lose, just because they've been on the podcast. I don't know. I think you have to give it to winners who won the game, right?
I think so.
But who you got in this game?
Listen, I think it's time for Dez to turn up the volume. And, they haven't been blowing folks away. I say they go ahead and, you know what? I'm going to raise it up from what I just said. I know this might be a little bit of a shocker with Wilson Memorial coming in at 5-1. Give me Allegheny 42, Wilson Memorial 21.
Wow.
Yep. I had 35-21. I changed my mind. I think Dez and Dez's dad just heard me, and they said, "Hey, that's adding one more TD to it." So
we're in a tough position here.
and
I
I
mean,
would look, Mr. Was it what's
Mr.
Dez's?
Matos?
No,
Oh,
Dez.
Mr. Adrian or Mr. Jordan.
Mr. Jordan, it would be a 3 for this Friday night at the Allegheny game. Yeah. See, Matos agrees. See, so anyway, I will be attending homecoming court with my granddaughter at Tunstall High School. I think they play
Oh.
the Marching Bulldogs coming in. But I'll
Fighting,
be at that
fighting
game.
Gary Halls.
Yeah, exactly. So I'll be there. So anyway.
Hey,
I think y'all can cover this by yourselves.
Big Greg, do you think you have another 10,000
You know what? That's another thing. I think y'all need to go ahead and challenge. Yeah, exactly. Come up big, at least 42. If you can score more than that, I'd appreciate it. But yeah, I think y'all need to challenge the Allegheny folks and let them know that there was over 10,000 views for that Tunstall game. Tunstall and Chatham, actually.
Yeah, the post game. So the next day we posted your interviews and your pictures, and they loved it. I think Allegheny. I think they're a proud community there. I think that's why they voted nearly 700 times in just a poll where we're going to watch a game at. So I'm looking forward to it. I think they're going to be all over. I think they're going to be a good host. Looking forward to meeting Mr. Jordan, and I don't know if Roman's here. I don't know if he's in here or not, but what's June guy say? Oh, nice. Okay, June, nice haircut.
Nice.
Thank you.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna put a post out there. I want to know. I need some recommendations from all Allegheny fans. But Devin, who are you going for, or who are you picking?
I've been so tough on Allegheny, and they've not been, like Big Greg was saying, they've not. I mean, Storrs Draft they kind of beat down, but they've not looked too impressive in their wins. But they get the job done week in and week out. I got to go with our boy Dez. I'm taking Allegheny at home.
I'm going Allegheny too. Allegheny at home. I mean, District 2 is gonna be in appearance. I think they got to win.
Oh yeah.
This could be a lot of pressure on them, right?
I think Dez is going to show out for you guys. I think he really likes you too, especially, and I think he's going to show out. I really do. I mean, I think he might listen. I got it in my brain right now. I got a dream in my head right now that he crosses the goal line and he throws up deuces at y'all for District 2.
So.
You know what I'm saying?
We're gonna do some sights and sounds. We're gonna do some interviews. We're gonna have some shirts with us. I hope he finds us in the end zone. I mean, from what it looks like in the highlights, it looks like the fans are right there in the end zone anyway. So I think we already have field access.
I just see deuces as he crosses the goal line on his 9th touchdown. You know what I'm saying?
And this is probably news to y'all as well. But we have Coach Fields' interview tomorrow at 8:30 p.m. So we'll have that out right before the game on Friday.
Hey, so I need to ask a question. Where did we differ at on this? This
Devin
prediction?
took Wayne Fleming.
Oh, Devin did. Okay.
Yep, I took Byrne.
Okay.
We all took Jefferson Forest.
Okay.
We all took Glenver.
Okay.
Me and Devin took Union. So that's a game we can make up there.
Yeah.
We all took Magna Vista. We all took Alta Vista. We all took Franklin County. We all took Floyd County. We all took Patrick County. We all took Allegheny. So,
wow. What about, and everybody took JF?
Yep. So really only one.
So Devin differs in 2 games, and me and you differ in 1 game.
Devin could tie it up here, and I could just be 1 game back.
Yeah.
Y'all just, man.
Oh, PH. I'm gonna say PH.
That's gonna be ugly.
Oh, I thought I predicted that earlier.
What'd you say?
I think I said 56-7, but I might ought to add 1 more, and I'll say 63-7.
I don't think Case Springs scores on this. I mean, I'm gonna say, you know what? It's probably the thing where I think they probably go up big, like maybe 41 to nothing. Final score is gonna be like 48-12. 48-12.
Yeah, I was leaning towards 56-10.
Oh, he's had 1 more game. I don't want he wants 1 more game because he wants us to pick GW and Halifax. We'd all pick GW in that one too.
Yeah.
I mean, do we have any more games that would be?
We don't know. Hey, Dennis, we don't throw games on here just because we throw games on here because we think it's a good game.
You know what I'm looking forward to? I'm looking forward to those last 2 games of the year, sort of. You know, that especially on Halloween night. I think that's going to be some doozies on Halloween night. I know of one right now that we can look forward to.
I hope you're there for that game too. Is that in Martinsville area, or is that in GW or Danville?
Oh no, I wasn't even thinking about that one. I was thinking about Heritage and LCA.
That last week's gonna be crazy.
It is. But if the last game of the season is Magna Vista and GW, I think I'll be I think it should be in Danville. Didn't GW pull that miracle off last year?
Yeah, they did, right? Yeah. So
Magna Vista. Let me see. Let me see if we can get some people geared up for this one.
Anything else on the high school front from fans or anything? We're going to move on to some ODAC football.
I have a rant when we get there, okay?
When
we get there. No. When we get there. I'll let you know when we get there.
I mean, I think we're there. I think we're ready to move on to some ODAC.
I'm ready to move on. Oh, guess what?
On some high school football.
November the 7th, Magna Vista at GW. Yes, I will be there.
When's Heritage LCA?
That's Halloween night.
Oh, wow.
If you remember, I said, Rocco, you wouldn't happen to be circling Halloween night. Remember, he says, yeah, actually I did because I can't take my granddaughter out trick-or-treating. Remember that?
I hope that, like, I know there's some stuff. I know there's some, I don't want to muddy the waters here. I don't want to make anything too controversial, but I know there's some things out there on LCA on how they get their players and everything like that. Just listen to the interview. That's all I say. Just listen to the interview. Yep. If you listen to the interview and you still don't agree, that's totally fine. At least it's out there. So I hope everyone listens to that one probably next week. So
I thought he was very lawyer-esque in his explanations, and his blood pressure kind of got up a little bit when he got involved with that. So I think people need to listen a little bit. I think so.
He's been there for like 20 plus years.
Yep, in different capacities, and he's
I get why. We'll get this probably more next week, but I get why they did what they did to get into the VHSL. I mean, like he said, like you're playing private schools 3-4 hours away, and you want to be right there in the Seminole. So, just listen to it. I'll just hold judgment until you listen to the interview.
Open-minded.
Anything else on the high school front? Hey, go back and listen to Coach Fiddler's interview there at Patrick Henry. We posted that on Sunday night or Monday, so go back and listen to that one. We'll have one out on Friday. Trying to get some more players here from the ODAC. So we've had what 3 players now?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, we've had
Hicks, Crawford, and Cito.
Yep, Hicks, Crawford, and Cito, and I'm working on one there in the Danville area. I think I was actually kind of shocked to see.
You're exactly right, and I think we need to hit that when we get there. Yeah, definitely, because I was shocked myself today.
So you saw stats? You saw stats too?
Yes.
It's crazy, right? I mean, it doesn't make sense. It does not make sense. So. All right, we're moving on to.
Wait a minute, we'll get there in just a minute. We'll get there in a minute. You're gonna be. You might fall out of the chair. That's the reason why I don't want you to tell you just yet.
Yeah. So let's share some ODAC football. So this is our other bread and butter here. Bread and butter. Yeah.
Bread and butter. Yeah. Look who's number one.
ODAC.
Look who's number one all of a sudden.
Yeah, ran off Macon, man. I found another level here recently.
Man, what's his name, Coach? What's his name at
Aruza?
God, Aruza! I told you to take it easy on my boys, and y'all had to go up and score 77 points on them.
Ran the score up on them.
God.
Yeah. Shenandoah big over Coach Davis there and Guilford. I thought that might be a little bit closer. I was kind of shocked by that. Guilford had been playing some decent ball this year, so Shenandoah big over Guilford. Washington Lee. I gotta see what my boy did.
All I know is they won 45-0 over Gallaudet.
Let me check this box. I just want to see what Mr. Crawford did. The guy just scores touchdown. I don't know how he I know it's the offense. Let's see here.
I'm gonna tell y'all something.
Whoa!
I see him.
So he didn't get many carries.
Well, I mean, there's a reason why.
I mean, because of the Gallaudet.
I mean, they won 45-0. He probably didn't play with the first quarter.
That's true. Yeah, but he's leading the ODAC in touchdowns.
I think Roanoke's better than what.
Oh yeah,
even better than what we originally thought. I mean, they went They went to Bridgewater and handled them.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. Bridgewater, their record is not who they are. It's really weird. I don't know how to explain Bridgewater at all. Like they're a much better team than what their record is. I think were they 1-4 now, 1-5 or something like that.
1-3 in the conference, 1-5 overall.
It's just
Who
that team
was
is
the
such.
quarterback?
Jasir Bateman. They're from Heritage.
What's going on there, man? He was like, he was he not first team all ODAC last year or second team all ODAC?
He's still thrown for a ton of yards. I think some interceptions are kind of been an issue a little bit there. I think it's just probably some other stuff too. But man, so
let me tell you, my game of the week this week. I know you brought up a schedule a minute ago. My game of the week this week is Roanoke or Shenandoah at Roanoke. I think that's going to be the game of the week.
Yeah, that's 2-2-1 teams here, both 4-1. That's that. Yeah, see, we're gonna be in Danville on Saturday. If we weren't going to go to Danville, I would be in Roanoke at that game. That's gonna be a really good one, I think. Be interesting to see how Roanoke. I got some dogs in the background. Yeah, Roanoke was it's an unknown going into the season. Like they played 1 year of JV football for college. Did well. I mean, they had some good teams, but they have Stein Springs, the head coach, who's been at Tech for years and years and years. So they have some experience there at head coaching, but you just didn't know if they can get the players, like the athletes, the line play, to be up to par to play in the ODAC, which is a really good D3 football conference. So it's happened quick. It happened really quick. Yeah. So I mean, if they get this win, man, I mean, I don't know. Look, if they get this win, I think they're looking at a bowl game. I mean, I don't know who's left on their schedule. Let me see here. So they already played Macon. They have 2 more games there. So these 3 big ones right here: Shenandoah, Hampton-Sydney, and Washington Lee's gonna be the ones. So right now, I mean, we know.
Well, the other thing you can remember is, and I feel like it could happen, but I think it's got to be the right 2. I think if Hampton-Sydney runs the table, or if Hampton-Sydney and Macon finish 1 and 2, I think the ODAC could possibly get both of those teams in the playoffs, in the national playoffs.
Yeah. So,
but I think it's got to take both. I think it's those 2 are the ones that then 2 and 3 play. I mean, yeah, if they get both of those, then that would be 3 and 4 would play in those Chesapeake Bowls or whatever you call it.
The only team that really controls their own destiny right now is Hampton-Sydney. I mean, besides Mid-Macon, right? Yeah. Mid-Macon, if you win every game, you're automatically conference champions. But just because Sydney lost to Washington Lee does not mean they don't control their destiny.
Right.
They beat Macon. Yeah, I mean, I think I don't know.
Up.
Yeah, I guess it would be a tie there if Washington Lee runs the table too. But I don't know what the tiebreaker would be there. I don't know how that. We have to ask Bankston about that. What the tiebreaker is, but Sydney can still force the action there. So
has Macon played? Or doesn't Macon have to play Washington Lee?
They beat them already. I think 21-7. Let me see. Going back up here.
Yeah, 24-6.
Yep, 24-6 there back in September.
Okay. I see what you're saying now. Wow. So it could be a 3-way tie, huh?
Yeah. So looking at this week, so like we just said, we'll be in Danville, Virginia at 4 p.m. for Hampton-Sydney and Averett.
Let me say something about that game real quick.
Go ahead.
I would not want to be the Averett Cougars with the Fighting Lavaras coming off of the bye week. I just wouldn't. I think this is going to be I don't think they'll score 77 by no means, but I think this could be in the 50, mid 50s to up to 60 point range. I think it could be 56 to maybe 10.
Wow. Yeah, I expect a fairly large points margin here for this game on Saturday. Yeah. I do.
And look, I'll save Gregory's the stat that he wants to get to, and which is shocking. But just some of the ODAC leaders on scoring offense, Hampton-Sydney's leading the conference in scoring at 44.4 points per game. Randolph-Macon's behind by a considerable amount, actually, if you want to look at it this way, 35.2, and then W&L 28.3. Defense, kind of a microcosm. Randolph-Macon's only giving up 15 a game. And here comes the little sneaky Roanoke. Roanoke is only giving up 18.4 points per game, and then Hampton Sydney's is giving up 20.6. And I'll let Gregory give the individual ladies.
Here, so look who's number 8. Devin, you see who's number 8 on this list as far as offense goes?
Averett.
All right. All right. So obviously they're not putting up many points in the games, but so I was looking at the sell down. I was like, who's the next player we want on the list? We have Crawford. We've had Hicks. And, maybe we'll get Marcus Gilbert there or Gabriel there at Randolph-Macon, or at Gallaudet, Mitchell there at Randolph-Macon. I was looking at quarterbacks. Cam Hill doing a good job there at Roanoke. Maybe we have him. And I was like, wait a minute. The number 2 quarterback in the ODAC is Ethan Ross at Averett University.
Makes no sense. Only 5 games too.
Yeah, he's 3rd in passing as far as yards. He's 2nd in TDs, 2nd in average. And this is kind of misleading here just because of how they play. But he's 8th in efficiency.
It's weird. It's a weird stat. And let's don't pull no punches. Carter Cito leads this conference very handily. It's 175.7 passing yards per game. But
he's at 227.
He's at what now?
227.
Oh, okay.
So he's having a heck of a season. We talked to him in 15-5, 227 a game. I mean, just playing a heck of a season. I don't know. Is it Neo Cable or Cable? I can't remember how you say his last name. He's at Guilford. So, yeah. If you're in Danville, I don't know, Mr. Matos, I don't know if you do. Oh no, you're gonna be back in. I think you said Stafford or something like that. So maybe you won't be there for some Averett football on Saturday. But we'll be at the Averett game there at 4 p.m. on Saturday against Hampton Sydney. Gallaudet and I expect Bridgewater to get that second win there in the conference against Gallaudet. If you had to pick a game, pick the winner of Roanoke and Shenandoah, who'd you guys take?
God, it's I'm gonna take one for the little guys. I'm gonna take Roanoke at home. I think they'll draw a big crowd, and I think they'll play close. I think it's one of those nail biters. I think it's 22-20 Roanoke.
I'm actually gonna take Shenandoah.
I would take Shenandoah. Yeah.
I think it's gonna be. I think it might be a low score. I think it might be a close game, like you said. I think it might be 24-20 Shenandoah. So, what did you take, 22-20?
I said 22-20 Roanoke.
Wow. So, I just flip-flop it, a couple more points there for Shenandoah. Yeah. So, anything else on the ODAC?
No, sir.
I think we beat that horse. But I do want to bring up one more conference here. We've gone on for an hour and a half. I can't believe it's been as long.
Poor Gary Bass. They got handled this past week, didn't they?
Yeah. So bring up some SAC football there, South Atlantic Conference. We've been paying attention to this because we talked to Quentin Hunter and Coach Bass there at they didn't play us past week.
Oh yeah, that was the week before they lost at Anderson. They had
Emory. They keep moving the charge. Emory keeps moving to top 25 there in D2, so right in the hunt there. They have a big one, I think, coming up. Let's see the standings real quick there. Yeah, they're 5-1, 6-1 overall. Newberry is also 4-1 and 5-1. So I thought they play. Was it Anderson? Maybe.
What was that?
They play Wingate.
I thought you were talking about UVA Wise. They play Lenore Ryan next game.
Oh gosh!
But Lenore Ryan is 8th in the conference at 2-3.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's surprising.
So they were starting off pretty hot. I think they beat Emory Henry by 3 points early in the season. So, just a dip there. So, yeah, Emory Henry. I mean, if they win the conference, make it to the playoffs. Then what was the deal with it last year? Did he say?
I forget. It's kind of just seemed like they got robbed. I mean, I don't know what exactly it was, but
I think when we interviewed him, because Emory Henry, I think they tied for the conference conference, whatever title, or maybe had the same record. I forgot what the issue was, but they got robbed last year. It looks like they're doing a heck of a job again this year as well. So hopefully the Wasp will get in there into the D2 playoffs and we can see them on some TV or something like that.
Yeah. I literally thought that last year the reason they got held out was because they were like going up a division or something. I thought there was a couple years they had to like stay out of postseason play, but yeah, it seemed like it was just highway robbery, man.
Yeah. So just want to check their schedule quick. So they have Wingate and Newberry left. So 2 teams that are kind of fighting for that conference championship well. So they'll they have Shaw and Shaw's pretty decent, and then in with the Southwest Virginia Bowl there at UVA Wise. So that may be a game big guys could travel down to.
Yep. See what I can do about that. So
we'll see. All right, let's move on. And we can do some D1 before we leave here.
Yeah, let's do D1 because I got some stats to run by you right off the get go.
All right, go ahead and entertain us.
104 and 45, 64 and 36, 4 and 21, 1 and 18, 1 and 15. Anybody?
1 and 15.
How about this? Oh, let's use this. 3 and 0, 0 and 3.
3 and 0 and 0 and 3.
Mm-hmm.
What in the world? What was the first one you said? 140 and what?
104 and 45. This is all the same person.
I mean, is it Franklin?
Yes.
What is it? What is
104 and 45 at Penn State, 64 and 36 in the Big Ten. Top 20 record. Top 20, 4 and 21.
Wow.
Top
what
10.
In the world? That's
here
crazy.
you go. Against the top 10 Big Ten teams, 1 and 18.
Wow.
Top 5 overall. Top 5 in any year, 1 and 15. Starts out this year 3 and 0, and then goes 0 and 3 the last 3 games. And I specifically applaud Penn State for taking. I do, and let me tell you the reason why is because I think they see what's going on. I mean, the numbers speak for itself. If you want to be North Carolina, then James Franklin needs to be in North Carolina. Okay, if you want to be North Carolina, but I don't think Penn State has any dreams or aspirations to be. I think especially going to the playoff last year, I don't think being mediocre is on their menu. I applaud them because I think they get ahead of the chaos for one thing, and they won't lose the entire crowd because I don't know if anybody listened to Instagram, YouTube, watched the game, but as soon as the game was over, or I don't even know if the clock had hit 0, they were already chanting "Fire Franklin, Fire Franklin, Fire Franklin," and then they showed him run off the field after the game. I guess he did his radio thing, and the student section just booed him from the 20-yard line until he got to the tunnel. So I applaud them for getting ahead of this thing. I really do. I think they see what's in the pipeline.
I have a counter argument.
Okay, but let me throw this out here before you counter argue. We already know that your boy, who is 2 and 4 right now at Florida, they won't take a stand. Plus, they allowed him to beat Texas and buy him another 10-year contract. But let me throw out 2 more names. I think another person is in trouble, especially after last year, and I think they gave him the benefit of the doubt this year to start off. He starts off 3 and 0, just like Franklin did, and in the last 3 games, he's 0 and 3. He falls out of the top 25. Anybody?
Norvell.
Exactly. I think he's in trouble, and as well he should be. Now, I'll go one step further with another coach, and I'm not necessarily saying he's on the firing line. They may give him another year, but I think this guy is going to wish at some point in time, I think he's going to think he made a huge mistake besides the paycheck. I understand the paycheck. but I think he's going to say, man, I should have stayed in Lynchburg and built that thing up even more. Anybody? Hugh Freeze started off 3-0. Guess what he is now? 3-3. Back to 0-3 for the last 3 games. And listen, if there's ever a rude crowd, Auburn ain't going to put up with that stuff. I think he could be next in line.
All right. You want my counter argument here?
Yes, sir.
All right. You said you talk about Penn State. If they keep Franklin, they're going to be. He's more like a UNC type of hire. Is that what you're saying?
I would say he's more of a mediocre hire. Yeah. I mean, listen, when he comes from Vanderbilt and then comes to Penn State, I think you're talking about apples and oranges in a way at the time he did arrive. So, yeah, that's what I say.
Let me look up something real quick. How long has Penn State been in the Big Ten?
Quite a bit, I think.
31 years.
Okay.
In those 31 years, what would you guess is the amount of Big Ten championships they have won?
In 31 years, I would say they have won in 31 years. Golly. I'm going to give you a drastic number such as 3.
I'm going to take 5. I was going to say 5.
Okay. How many national championships has Penn State won in football?
In football or in those 31
football.
years? I say they've won 5, 4,
7,
3. I don't know.
When was the last time one? When do you think the last time they won the national championship was?
1986.
Yeah, I was
Right.
say 86.
They've won 2 national championships.
Okay.
Claimed in 82 and 86. They've won 4 Big Ten championships. I think there's co-champions for a couple of those years with Ohio State, but they won in 94, 05, 08, and 16.
Okay.
I don't know who Penn State who they think they are.
Oh, you talking about the audacity, or do you think they don't know their identity?
I don't. They have 110,000 people in that stadium. They have a nice stadium. They have a good fan base, but they're not Ohio State. They're not a Michigan. They're not even a Bama.
So
and he just threw shade at Bama.
So here's the thing
they're not on that. They're not on the Penn State. To me, is not on the upper echelon of football teams.
But can't you? I agree with that, and I think that's the reason why these people finally took notice and said, "We can't go no further with this guy."
They went to the national semifinals last year. How is 13-3 playing a national semifinal not good enough for your program?
I think you look at his record against top team. It's basically like you saying Florida. They won 2 national championships with Meyer. They won 1 with Spurrier, and now all of a sudden, Billy Napier is the best thing they can do because
no,
they're a new program.
If Billy Napier was
historically, big program. It's
if he was getting 10 wins a year, I couldn't say much to him.
I think here's the thing I would say about that. I think you would find out that 10 wins at a program like that would get pretty old pretty quick. I think if you cannot win,
I'm saying that
when you can't beat Michigan and Ohio State and you beat everybody else on your schedule, I don't think it goes very far.
I don't think they were beating those teams before he got there either, though. That's what I'm saying. I think they are a Wisconsin type of team.
Prior him, yeah.
I mean,
you can't go back to Paterno days and make it that way.
You disagree? I think their self-worth is so overinflated by what they have in that stadium or the crowd noise, Joe Pa. I think other than that, I don't know. I just don't. It's not like he was not winning games. He was winning 10 games a year, making the national semifinals. Are you saying that? I mean, what if they get to the next guy and he's still not beating Ohio State and Michigan, and maybe he's doing worse?
All right, let me ask you this: how far can you go with the team? All right, so let's back up. The guy's 3-0. Okay, He has Oregon come in town with 4 minutes left. He's up by 2 touchdowns and loses the game in overtime. No, he does it a step further. He goes to Ofer, UCLA the next weekend and gets pounded, and then he comes back to 2-3 1-4 Northwestern and loses at home in front of 109,000 people. I think the wheels have fell off the wagon, Gregory.
Yeah, I don't
Are you
think
not given a year to get it back together, though? Are you not given a year to say, hey,
how can you go from number 2 or 3 in the country and then you fall out of the top 25 and give him another year? How? It ain't like he had injuries.
I think part of it is you look at the roster, the quarterback and the running back. Like you have Drew Aller and you have Singleton.
He's hurt.
Running back. Like he's You just wasted a year.
Oh, Aller's hurt now.
A guaranteed playoff.
I disagree. I think that he should give him a year. If he needs to hire and fire coordinators, let him do that. Let him see if he can fix it. Then next year, if he can't fix it, then he's gone. But he just made it the national semifinals.
Suppose they've done this. Suppose they've sat there and played the Billy Napier game, like Devin has said. They played that game.
This is apples and oranges right here.
No. How can you go apples and oranges when you were talking about the guy is 4-21 against top 20 teams? That ain't talking about Big Ten. That's top 20. And then when you talk about the top 10 teams, he's only 1-18 against the top 10 Big Ten teams. And then when you go against the top 5 in the country, the dude is 1-15.
Yeah, I think you look at what happened with, and I don't think it was as bad with Franklin, but you look at what happened with Mullen at Florida, and he was clocked out, man. I think I was in your same shoes. I think he should have got another year at the time. And looking back, he quit on his team. There's no reason he should have got another year. I think Franklin clocked out after UCLA.
Mullen's on the list.
Oh gosh, I hope so. Penn State will fall even further.
So here's another one that I don't understand why he is opening his mouth and is so interested. I just don't understand this. Why would Matt Rule make himself available for this position when he has built something at Nebraska? He is trying to put those guys back.
I think he played linebacker at Penn State, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, if that's the case, that's fine. But I mean, I just don't understand why you want to go into some other program and try to build that program back up when you are sitting there. You've got Nebraska playing football. But I also heard he's not the leading candidate right now.
Cignetti?
Nope, it ain't even Cignetti. It's somebody else that's I saw ESPN's report earlier, and I wish I could think about who it was. But Cignetti's on the list, yeah. Well, so tell me, why would using your argument now, Gregory, your argument, why would Cignetti leave Indiana to go to Penn State? Because Penn State obviously doesn't have any kind of character.
That's easy for me to answer.
All right, so why?
Get paid big bucks to go there.
So why wouldn't anybody else go there?
Oh, I think a lot of people would be interested to go there. I think Rule is going to want to go there too. I think a lot of people are going to position themselves to go there because they can pay a lot of money. They have money to back it up.
I want to make sure that everybody understands one more fact in this whole thing. I don't think anybody needs to feel sorry for James Franklin.
Oh no, yeah.
And I'll give you 50 million reasons why.
Yeah.
He's got a $50 million buyout. So don't feel sorry for James Franklin. He'll be back somewhere.
Yeah, I agree. I think any of these coaches, you shouldn't feel that sad for him. Like Billy Napier, I don't know how he's still there. I do not understand. He's below 500. He's going to get a $20 million buyout whenever he gets fired. Like, that's just, I don't know. Anyways, I had a conversation with the UNC fan on Twitter. I want to bring this up. So the original claim was so keeping it heel. I don't know if you follow him on Twitter.
I say, yeah.
Just to confirm, I want nothing to do with James Franklin. And so I said, just curious as to why UNC may not want Franklin. And I asked, would it be seen as a Mac Brown type of hire? So I don't know if Jordan Falls is listening or not, but he said yes in his opinion. He said it'd be a Mac Brown version. Never wins the big game, plays down the competition, and loses games they're supposed to win big. So, okay, if you say Penn State, okay, they don't want him, whatever. Okay, they get rid of him. But UNC, y'all think James Franklin is not good enough for UNC?
I don't think that necessarily would apply, him not being able to win big games in the ACC. I think it's kind of skewed in the Big Ten. He's losing to Michigan, Ohio State mainly. I mean, those are his big teams that he was losing. I totally disagree with the fact that he was playing down to competition. Other than those last couple of games, I think he beat teams that he was supposed to beat pretty regularly. I think he just couldn't win big games. I think that was kind of the MO of James Franklin. But I think he totally raises Carolina's ceiling way above, or at least the floor way above where Belichick would have them even like next year. You know, I totally disagree with what that guy's saying.
He said, yes, 10 wins a year is great on the surface, as discussed with others before. A majority of schools will sign up for that. But you have to take the wins at face value, too. UNC was 6-0 in 2023 under Mac, then lost to UVA as a 21.5-point favorite at home. Not fun. I don't want that again.
That was a rough night. I still remember being at Wintergreen watching that game.
That was at night. Oh, my gosh, yeah.
I still remember that night. It was terrible.
So, I mean, I don't know. I just feel like I think Mac Brown and Franklin, I think maybe Mac Brown before was much higher than Franklin on the coaching totem pole. I think Franklin's way above him right now, like, the last few years. So I think UNC would sign up for that. I think he would do really well in the ACC. I think he might have more success in the ACC than he did in the Big Ten. You don't have currently you don't have Ohio State or Michigan in the ACC to worry about every year.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that. I think he would be a great coach at Carolina. I think it's kind of what Carolina needs, but people are going to disagree because they see that he can't win at Penn State.
I wouldn't have no problem with
Penn State. I don't know. Penn State has money. They're going to do what they want to. They can, however they want to do it. I just felt like, I don't know. I mean, you can read out the stats, yeah. But even then, they were playing in the national semifinal last year. And I think that should count for at least something. So,
I think it goes nowhere, Gregory. Nowhere.
Anything else on the D1 stage, y'all are
wanting
to?
Yeah.
What about Belichick? What are y'all doing, Belichick? I mean, Florida's a disaster, but UNC might be
basket case.
Maybe a lot worse.
He says he has no desire to leave, so there's nothing being talked about as far as a buyout. So I don't know.
It's crazy how those reports went from they're discussing buyout options to all of a sudden they are reaffirming their commitment to Bill Belichick. It seems like this is doomed, man.
Usually when you get the vote of confidence, it means it's not good.
No, you're right.
Do you think that is it WRAL? Is that the report?
Gosh.
Isn't that a Raleigh-based reporter there? I mean, you think NC State is digging in, trying to make things worse than what it is?
Yeah, they covered the that investigation at Carolina pretty extensively.
Yeah,
I could care. I don't really like the WRAL. That's for sure.
All right. So after this past weekend, I just want to make sure everybody knows Tyler Simpson is in line to win the Heisman Trophy. Just wanted to let y'all know that he is now 1,678 yards passing, 16 touchdowns, only one interception, QBR rating of 81.5, and his completion percentage is 70.9%.
Oh, we got some
guy
fans here.
Yeah, this guy controls the ball game, and I think y'all found it out Saturday against Missouri. I think you actually saw him do his thing. But I want to bring some attention to
Coach
my goodness.
Malloy.
So I want to let you guys know a name that y'all need to pay attention to, and I think this guy could be a high draft pick next year. I was extremely impressed. I watched a lot of film on this guy in the pregame show on ESPN. What do they call it? What's it? Game Day? And let me see if I can get his name right. Aiden Fisher. Anybody? Linebacker, Indiana University, number 4. 6'1", 233 senior. Dude had 13 tackles against Oregon on Saturday. 13. He just wreaked havoc all day, and he's sitting at 37 total tackles, 17 solo, 20 assisted, and 2.5 sacks right now. But I'm gonna tell you one thing: Indiana took the fight to Oregon Saturday, and I don't. It just, to me, I mean, I was shocked for one thing, but the other thing is, Oregon looked like a D1. I mean, a D3 NCAA college team Saturday. They just had no answer for Indiana's defense. None.
Yeah, a lot of talk about Cignetti, like just being like he's been mentioned for a lot of these jobs, but people keep talking about his age might be a factor where he might not get some of these jobs. Do you feel like he's stuck there at Indiana, or you think somebody's gonna give him a chance, maybe give him 10 years? He's 65. Which I didn't realize, or close to 65 or 64.
It's 10 years younger than the one we got.
Yeah, I think he's, man, I feel like he's destined for a pretty big job soon. I think he could get the Florida job. I don't know.
Here's my question to the fans. Who gets fired first? Florida's Napier? Or
he's not going anywhere.
UNC's, I can't even spell Bill. I'm going to spell Bill.
Yeah. I think you're going to have to wait another year for Bill.
Do you think he's gonna make it all season?
Yeah, I do. I think they're going to allow him to entertain his first incoming recruiting class. I do. I really think they will.
I think so. This is going to happen. I think, unfortunately for me, I don't think Florida's making a move this season. I think they're going to wait till after the season.
Yep. I actually think it's coming after. I think it's coming if they lose to Mississippi State. I think he'll get fired.
Oh, I think okay. All right. So this is what I'm thinking. So I think this is what the administration is hoping for. That they win against Mississippi State at home. They'll be 3-4. They have a bye week. And then they play Georgia and Jacksonville. Georgia's mightily beatable this year.
Yep, very beatable. So he'll buy himself another 15-year contract after he beats them.
If he beats Georgia in Jacksonville, they go 4-4. They're going to beat Kentucky, be 5-4. Then who knows what happens the rest of the season? We might have another season like we did last year. And I think they will have discussions of his tenure at the end of the season. I think they keep him if that happens.
Well, let me tell you something, and I think you and Devin need to watch this program, the ESPN E60 documentary on Lane Kiffin. I think if you watch this newest edition of this and watch the new Lane Kiffin, I think you will change your mind about him being your head coach. I really, truly do.
In a good way or bad way?
A very good way. A very good way.
I don't mind Kiffin. I have Kiffin. I want Kiffin. I like Freeman there at Notre Dame. I don't think we actually leave, but I like Freeman.
I've actually heard that he is not too satisfied with his job at Notre Dame. I don't know what. Really? I think it might be something to do with like academics or something like that. But
who was that?
Freeman. Yeah.
Well, let me ask y'all something. Mike, since I'm glad you mentioned that team. How can they be 4-2 and be number 13 in the country? I saw an interesting stat on them today. They gave up 98 points in the first 2 games, I believe it was, and they've only given up 27 points in the last 4 games. So that wouldn't have nothing to do with their schedule, would it? Because, I mean, they played Miami, and who was the other game for Texas A&M? Yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, come on. I mean, how stupid do you think we truly are here? I mean, you play State, you played Boise, and then give up 27. I mean, come on. We're not that stupid, people. But to be number 13 in the country, please. No way.
I think they're a pretty good team. I think they're a pretty good team.
I don't think they're number 20. I don't think they're number 13 in the nation. No, I don't.
What do you think they should be? You think they should be like 20 on?
Yes, I do. If
wow.
that.
I think they are. I agree with Devin. Isn't Texas A&M and Miami two top 5 teams now?
Yes, but they're beating the people they're supposed to beat. Is what I'm trying to say. They're not beating who they're not. I mean, all right. So, does USC have a chance against them this weekend?
I think it's going to be a good game.
Is it at USC?
No, it's at Notre Dame.
I think Notre Dame wins there.
Yeah,
and I think that would solidify them being a top 15 team for sure. Top 10, maybe.
SC gave Michigan the hee-ho on Saturday. They did.
Michigan is overinflated.
Okay. Well, I mean, I didn't say they weren't, but they did give them the hee-ho. They gave them the business, in other words. So 3 teams. Y'all have already answered one. Y'all think Notre Dame is the real deal. So that's one of the questions. Texas Tech, and my third one would be BYU. Are these people really contenders? BYU is what, number 18 now or something to that effect? And then
Maybe
Texas Tech.
Arizona?
Yes, they did. And then
Wait,
Texas Tech is number 9.
Weren't they down like by like a couple of touchdowns right there? Wow.
Yeah, beat them in double overtime.
Dang. Okay. Wow.
And I was wrong.
Did y'all see that?
BYU's number 15. Sorry.
I figured it out, but like BYU quarterback, I thought they were running a wildcat, or I don't know what was going on. But he wears 47, number 47, and they said that he's worn it ever since Little League. So I was like, I guess that makes sense. But like, wouldn't you not just pick a different number once you get to college or something like that? Like 47.
I just want to say poor ESPN. They really got the shaft for the Friday night late football game. Anybody?
Mm-mm.
UNC travels to Cal Friday night at 10:30 p.m. I mean, do you think anybody's watching that game? I mean, besides me. I mean, I'll be a glutton for freaking punishment Friday night after all the high school is over and all the baseball is over.
Allegheny.
Yeah, this is ridiculous.
I did want to bring something. So this was I think, was it just today?
God dang.
Maybe it was just today. I'm not sure, but kind of switching the subject a little bit. The AP Top 25 came out for preseason for basketball. Can y'all tell me why? Like,
and this is where my rant comes in. So I'm glad you got here. Thank you.
Okay. I'm hoping your rant coincides with my rant. So let me go ahead and hear your rant. The Florida Gators won the national championship and they're ranked 3rd. What? Is that what you're gonna say?
No. Let me since you want to start there, let me start here.
Wow.
Purdue. I think this is the first time in like decades that they've been ranked number 1 preseason. This little Smith kid is the real deal. I don't know if y'all watch him play at all. I forget what his first name is, but he is good. He's really good. I think y'all need to pay attention to him this year. I got to give Florida props. I mean, they made some good acquisitions over the summer.
We have the number 1 back front court in the nation. We have every big man returning. We have 2 new guards.
Is Condit back?
Condit's back. Hawes back.
And then
Chingalu's back.
Yeah, that's Houck. I don't know how they get that, but it's Houck. And that dude, I love that guy.
I think.
And then
what are you saying, Greg?
No, I was gonna say Lee's there on the transfer. Xavier?
Boogie Flan?
And then Boogie's there at
UNC.
I gotta give you props, man.
So how would we win that championship and not 1 or 2?
I don't know. I think they put a little bit more stock into your backcourt returning. To be honest with you, if they would have had Walter Clayton Jr. and who's the other kid who
Elijah Martin
from Belmont. What did you say?
Elijah
Martin too. Who's the other kid?
I forgot his name too. Devin.
Yeah, I can't. He plays for the Warriors now. But if those 3 were returning, and you had a couple of transfers, like high-ranking transfers, I think maybe they could be the number 1 team. But I don't know. I think
Florida is going to be very deep. They brought in a bunch of transfers as far as guards go to make up for that. I think they're going to probably have a guard by committee. It'd be interesting to see how Lee kind of reacts to the SEC play. I mean, I know he played it in the Ivy League, but by all means, it seems like he was a top pick or one of the top transfer portal pieces there that a lot of people wanted. I think he was like at UNC as well. Boogie Flan, Arkansas. I think he was heavily recruited. I think he's gonna be good. We have Alex Lloyd there, who's a freshman who's gonna be really good. You have Brown from Ohio, I think. His brother plays on the team already. So we got some boys on the team. I just think that we lost Clayton, Elijah Martin, and whoever our other guy is.
Okay, enough of the Florida show. So
I think the thing about Purdue is the fact that those kids have been playing together for 10 years. Like they lost to they were Fletcher Lawyer and Smith. They were on that team that lost in the first round of the NCAA tournament a couple years. I think they have too much chemistry to.
All right, hold on.
I put
Purdue
some notes. Okay,
is Purdue with is basically Coach Franklin coaching them in
Oh,
basketball.
my
They cannot
gosh.
win a big game
I
in their
knew he was
lives.
gonna say it.
Matt Painter and James
Matt
Franklin.
Painter and Coach Franklin are the same
you're
guy.
comparing apples to oranges. I think you need to go back and look at records on this and see. So how many? Do you know how many Big Ten championships he's won? How many?
I don't know
record?
anything about Matt Painter,
All right,
but
well, that should be the next show. I'm gonna make sure that comes up.
wow. So you take Painter over Franklin?
Absolutely, yeah.
Mm.
I mean, obviously, they're sitting at number 1, and
Yeah,
they've
but
been
what?
a 1 seed in the last couple tournaments, hasn't it?
What does that get you? I didn't get you national championships.
So, I made notes along the way today, looking at this top 10. Number 5 kind of jumps out at me. I just can't believe they're number 5. St. John's. I mean, that's transfer U, isn't it? I mean, that's the only thing I know how to play. Personally, and I know y'all know I'm a hater. Duke, no, I'm not. I won't ever love Duke, but for nothing. But
So,
I think 6 is too high for them.
Yeah, so they're number 6. They lost what was it number 1 pick or number 2 pick, whatever it was?
Yeah,
they lost Knipple, right?
Yeah, lost him too.
I mean, that's 2 big pieces there for
they
your
lost
team.
The big guy in the middle at number 7.
Mm.
I think they're too high.
Is Duke? Maybe they always been like this. Are they the new Kentucky of California?
Oh yeah,
yes, definitely
for sure.
Or they have like these freshmen come in who aren't gelling and they can't. Maybe they put it together towards the end of the season, but they still can't get over the hump.
Yep, that's him.
Mm.
Michigan, I think Michigan's too high. There's no way Elliot Cadeau leads this team to number 7 ranking. BYU, I mean, DeBonsa, this ought to be interesting. I think they've got a center that's pretty good too. I think he's a big guy. I think he's 7-footer or something like that. I think he's supposed to be pretty decent. So we'll see. I jump all the way down to number 19, Kansas. I think Bill Self's health is going to be huge for them this year. And I did not realize they did not finish in the top 25 last year. That was
they did pretty
very unusual. I'm going to go ahead and tell both of you guys right now. Number 21, way too low. Way too low.
Really?
Yes, way too low.
They
got EK back, and they got the other white kid that plays power forward. They're back. I mean,
do you think that they possibly need to make a change here at head coach?
Next. If he does, he needs to come to the East.
I mean, what has Few done since COVID?
I think Mark Few is I think he's a better example of James Franklin than Painter is at Purdue.
Wow. Speaking from the guy that cannot beat them in the tournament ever. Jesus.
What do you say? You're saying St. Mary's? The fact that he ever loses to St. Mary's at all is beyond. He has gotten swept by them multiple times in the last 5 years.
No, he has not.
Yes, he had in the
maybe once.
How much, Devin? What has he done since COVID? Since that COVID championship loss, he hasn't done anything.
I mean, Mark Few is
Okay, how about this? All right, let's look at this. Let's look at I'll go an extra step further since y'all want to go that route. Okay, how much money do you think Gonzaga truly has?
Oh, here we go.
To buy their players like everybody else does. Tell me.
Adapt or die.
Adapt or die.
So that's what they. All right. So now let's get to my rant. Okay. So let's go to number 25 right here. Okay. Anybody?
UNC Tar Heels.
Tar Heels. Lowest ever preseason ranking since the preseason top 25 has been made. But that's not my beef. That's not my
question.
Go ahead. Yeah.
The year they went 8 and whatever it was, something crazy. The next year they were top 25 or
Oh, I don't have a clue. All I know is when the top 25 poll has been put out, when they made the poll, this is the lowest they've ever been.
Okay.
All right. So I don't know how. I'm just saying when a poll has been made and they've made a poll.
Okay.
25 has been the lowest they've ever made. I think 20 was the previous one.
Interesting. I'm just interested to see where this rant goes. Is it go off of Hubert Davis maybe putting Carolina's position, or
nope,
is Carolina too low where they have some good athletes? They should be higher.
Nope, I ain't even going. It don't have anything to do with Carolina. Let's skip to number 26.
Oh, okay. I've seen this too. All right. NC State.
So let me just get into this right now. Okay. Yes. And I'll specifically call out 2 individuals right now because it sickens me. First and foremost, the first one I'm going to call out is the head coach, Will Wade. When you say that other coach over there was too damn stupid to play Van Leuben, and I'm going to make sure he plays against him. Okay, that's great. So, listen.
Is that his exact words?
That was somewhat. He said it in front of all his donors at some kind of thing when he was first introduced as a coach. Yeah, he said something. I'm paraphrasing, but he did say that that's a stupid group over there that didn't play Van Leuben. So he did say that. Okay, so my second individual, which Will Wade, I mean, you don't know what was done at Carolina. You have no clue why Van Leuben didn't play. You don't know anything. We don't know. Okay. Much as we disagree with Hubert Davis, we still don't know the conversation between those 2. So shut your mouth. You can now cheat all you want to, and you don't get caught. So go do what you do best. Cheat. Okay. So second person I'm going to call out is Darian Williams.
Yes.
From
please.
Texas Tech.
Yes.
Texas Tech. So this guy, and listen, I know we throw some words out there that we, tend to harp on every once in a while. But in my book, hate, H-A-T-E, is probably one of the strongest words you could ever throw at somebody. I hate Hubert Davis and UNC because of Van. Van didn't play like he was supposed to over there. And then he did my boy wrong at Texas Tech, Kerwin Walton, whatever his name is. He did it. I hate that guy. So, dude, you don't have a clue either. And now you're transferring to state like you're going to make a big difference, okay? You're not. So here's the other thing. Everybody, I was hoping somebody, a state fan, would be on here. I just want to run this question by both of y'all. When there's a rivalry, a declared rivalry between 2 teams, which is supposedly a big rivalry between North Carolina and NC State, from what I gather. Did Big G do some research today, huh? Do y'all realize that in the last 22 meetings between these 2 teams, the record just so happens to be 18-4? So, UNC's way. So, my proposal is, NC State, if you want this to be a rivalry, I propose that you win some more games and shut your mouth. Thank you.
Wow.
Here's what I'll say too about
that's a strong worded rant there.
That whole situation with Darian Williams, that's absolutely crazy to say, because Van Allen Leuben is in his 4th program in 4 years. This guy just can't stay at a single school. So I wonder who the problem is. Is it Hubert Davis or is it Van Allen Leuben? I mean, I don't. He literally said he was going to hold out to get a better deal, essentially, and then maybe they just didn't have us. Maybe he wasn't welcomed back when he said, "All right, is it okay if I come back to school?" I don't know the situation there, but he definitely said he was going to enter the transfer portal with the intention of coming back to Carolina. What is the reason you would do that? Why wouldn't you just stay? I mean, Hubert Davis is not responsible for giving you your NIL deal, dude. Like, if that's the reason that Darian Williams doesn't like Hubert Davis, it's crazy.
Darian Williams from Texas Tech. He was a pretty good player there at Texas Tech.
He was, yeah. He's ACC player, preseason player of the year too, by the way.
For the ACC?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
No way.
I'm just happy to see y'all circling the wagons around Hubert Davis finally.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta stick up for the guy. I don't think he did anything wrong, and we could be biased, but I don't know how you can say you just don't like the guy because of what he did to your team. Like, I don't know.
I mean, I'm under the impression he gave Kerwin Walton every opportunity to play basketball. I mean, I watched Kerwin Walton play a few games. I didn't see him do crap. I really didn't.
He's a guard?
Yeah.
It just seems like, for some reason, and I hate I hate using the whole little brother argument. It just seems like NC State is they're more concerned with what Carolina's doing than their own program.
I do have a question about that. it seems like NC State has a bigger feud with UNC than they do with Duke. Do you think it would be just about even, or I don't know, maybe a little bit UNC? But it seems like they are solely focused on UNC.
Definitely. Look, Devin, you can answer this question. So, is Walton a senior this year, or is he done, or is he a graduate senior, or is he still playing, or no?
I don't even know. I
All
should be
right, so
graduated by now, but
so
who knows?
yeah, let's go back 2 years. So I think that's right. So let's go back to Baycott. Who was our point guard? God, I got to figure this thing out now. I lost everybody's name. What's the guy from Notre Dame? What was his name?
Oh, golly, shoot, Cormac Ryan.
Cormac Ryan. So we got Cormac Ryan. We got Baycott. We got
Harrison Ingram.
Harrison Ingram. Who's our point guard?
RJ Davis.
RJ Davis, and then I'm missing somebody else.
Elliot Cadeau.
Oh my God! And I was getting ready to ask the question: where does Kerwin Walton fit in on that team? In my opinion, he doesn't. He would never got a minute in my book. But Elliot Cadeau kind of shoots that in the foot. But anyway, long story short, Kerwin Walton made his decision to transfer. He went. He got out of the program. Hey, it didn't work out. I don't understand why people have to parlay or portray things into other avenues or onto other avenues. But hey, he's had more success at Texas Tech than he did at Carolina. So what are you griping about?
Well, I think we have the
NC State win games and then tell me it's a rivalry.
Let's end on this one. We've gone.
No, hold on. Oh. Before we get to this, I know this is that is going to be more important than what I got to say. So, I never saw a winner for the poll question. How many universities
I think they're all asleep.
Gone undefeated and won the NCAA national championship?
How many?
Nobody has answered. I mean, I think we had 2 or 3.
I'm gonna say Carolina, UCLA, Indiana.
Probably a bunch back in the day.
Yeah, I feel like Loyola Chicago or somebody like that has done it. I'm gonna say
Cincinnati.
I'm gonna say 6 teams. Yeah, Cincinnati could have done it too.
So Devin just said a word that nobody has caught on to yet. Okay, I said how many universities have gone undefeated and won the national championship. I didn't say how many teams had gone undefeated and won the national championship. So there is a little bit of difference. So let me tell you, there are 7 teams that have gone undefeated and won the national championship, but only 4 universities. So let me give you the rundown real quick before we get to the next bit of business that we need to. The first team is San Francisco. 1955, 1956. They went 29-0, won the national championship.
Bill Russell, right?
Yes, sir. Oh, yeah, exactly. Bill Russell. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I think they went back to back, if I ain't mistaken. I don't know if they was undefeated the year before, but anyway. All right. The very next year, there was a little team down in Chapel Hill, North Carolina called the UNC Tar Heels, 56-57. They went 32-0. And they beat Wilt the Stilt in the national championship game. And if people don't remember, they also had to play Michigan State in the semifinals. I believe that was a 3 overtime game, and then had to play Kansas and beat them in the championship in the 3 overtime game. All right. Next, we have UCLA 1963-64, 30-0. UCLA 1966, 1967, 30-0. UCLA 1971 and 72, 30-0. UCLA again, 1972, 1973, 30-0. And then for our final participant, it is the Indiana Hoosiers, 1975, 1976, who went 32-0. The last team to go undefeated and win the national championship.
Kentucky almost did it. Almost did it. Lost to buzzsaw Frank Kaminsky.
Yes, sir.
Oh no, they lost to Vanderbilt earlier that year.
Did they? I thought they were undefeated going into that game.
Yeah,
lost to Vanderbilt. Lost to Vanderbilt in like the SC tournament or something like that.
No way. I think you're.
I think they were undefeated.
I think you're lying.
Look it up.
I think they were undefeated.
Kentucky
What year would
was
that be?
38-1. 38-1. They lost to Wisconsin that year.
Really?
Their only loss of the season.
I thought they lost to Vanderbilt.
And then Wisconsin loses to Duke in the championship, right?
Yep.
Yep.
I wish Kentucky would. I think Kentucky would have.
Wait, is that when the Harrison kids said F?
Yeah.
Wisconsin or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. That was what, 15, 16?
15.
15. Yep.
All right, we've gone off
We've
the
done
rails.
some work tonight.
We did.
Yeah. All right, so let's end on this. So, if I can get to it. If you are in town, Danville on Saturday, October 25th at noon, come by the 7th annual benefit for suicide prevention. We've been doing this for the last few years. All three of us will be here. I'll be there. It's at Ballard Brewing there in Danville, Virginia. If you're a business or you own a business and you want to donate some stuff, please do. Looking for any kind of donation. Way it works is that we'll use your donation or our prize or gift or whatever it might be, and we'll put it in our raffle system. So we'll have tables. I don't know, maybe like it seems like we have a ton this year. So we'll have tons of tables of donations and gifts sent in by universities, colleges, businesses around Danville, Lynchburg, maybe some in Roanoke. I'm not sure, but you'll come in as a come to the Valley Brewing, have a beer, but you can purchase tickets as many as you want to. I think they're $1 each, right? Greg and Devin?
Yeah.
Yep, $1 each. So you can buy as many tickets you want to, and you can put all your tickets into one donation, or you can put all your tickets into everything, whatever you want, however you want to do it. But all the proceeds from that will go to Out of the Darkness organization for education and other purposes. So, so come in there and spend a bunch of money, buy a bunch of raffle tickets, bid on some prizes, and then you get to walk away with those prizes too. So it's all for a good reason. So come and join us on October 25th at Ballard Brewing in Danville, Virginia on the 12th, or at 12 p.m. So we'll look forward to seeing you guys if you can make it. We'll be at Allegheny Friday night, Devin and I, and then we'll be at Averett for the Hampton City game. Big Greg and I for that one. So we have sideline passes, right?
Yes, we pick up our passes outside the gate on Saturday.
Sweet. So we'll have some interviews out this week. We have a couple more we're recording. I just got an email about Ethan Ross there at Averett, so we'll get him in. We have Rocco completed. We have Will Fields there at Allegheny. So we'll have a bunch of high school and some college stuff coming. So we'll get them out as soon as possible. Anything else, fellas, before we get out of here?
Nope.
All
Just
good.
make sure everybody knows about this Out of Darkness suicide prevention gala, that the prizes are going to be well worth it. So yeah, and then there's also bingo, and there's always cold beer. So
yeah,
come join us.
Last year we had Hampton City donate some stuff. If you're a college or university, you can donate stuff as long as you're not making any kickbacks or anything for it. So you should be good there with the NCAA. So anybody listen to us from any colleges, donate some stuff. We greatly appreciate it.
We'll take high school stuff too.
High school stuff, yeah. So if you want to, we'll put this on our Facebook page too. So we'll share this. And we hope to see you. I think we're supposed to have close to 100 people. I mean, we had a big turnout last year. This is a Saturday at noon, so hopefully we'll have
I say it's going to be double this year. I think it'll be double.
It's been fun. We have a good time. We talk, we drink, we bid on some stuff, and just a good time overall. Yeah. Some people more than others, yeah. But yeah. Anything else, fellas?
Nope.
All good.
All right, let's get it.
Enjoyed it,
yeah.
fellas.
Good time.
All right. See y'all.